3, 2, 1. It's the yak. It's the yak.
You the robot.
Get your straws, yak style thing. Robot is the yak.
That's a spicy meatball.
It's the yak.
Are you serious?
It's the yak.
I'm the coolest one out of all of us.
Yes, time to talk.
That was incredible.
Yankees love is the yak. It's the yak.
Hello, it's the Yak. Welcome in. Roback.com. Promo code Yak. 20% off your first purchase. Q-Zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com. Promo code Yak. Nick is back from his day off of fucking his Jigglypuff card.
I did not fuck them. I collect. And my goal is to get every single one.
Have any of your Jigglypuffs touched your genitals?
Yes, but accidentally.
I rest my case.
Accidentally.
Also,
Gluten myself the night before. I puked all night.
how did you gluten yourself?
Soy sauce got me. I thought I got gluten-free soy sauce from a place.
Wait. A sauce?
What?
I'm confused. I genuinely, I'm dumb. I
Some
don't
soy sauce has
understand.
wheat.
In the sauce?
Yeah.
But it's sauce.
There's a lot of stuff I can't have.
You can't have soy.
Some.
But I'm confused. How do they? If you put wheat in,
I threw up all night.
If you put wheat in sauce, wouldn't it just stop being sauce?
It would turn. You think it would turn to bread?
Right.
Everything.
Again, I'm
wheat
dumb.
combined
Coming
with-
from a dumb
wheat combined
place.
with sauce equals bread.
Right.
Yeah. No, it sneaks into shit, dude. I can't have Sour Punch straws either. I got sick on a road trip once.
How much soy sauce did you have?
I had sushi. I do a glob of wasabi on each, and then I pour soy sauce over top.
That's insane. That got. Wait, wouldn't it be the rice that got you sick?
Rice is fine. What aren't you getting?
I don't get any of it.
No, rice is fine.
This is like my big fear is like one of my kids have a allergy that I have to somehow comprehend.
One of your big fears should be you get it one day.
Dude, have you seen me? I'm built different.
Trust me.
I don't got any allergies. That shit doesn't bother me. But having one of them get an allergy that then I have to comprehend because I know I'd fuck it up.
And then you would probably have to like change your habits because of them.
That's ridiculous. I'd have to change how I eat because my kids can't eat shit.
Me with my wheat, and my sister's a tree nut gal, and so my parents can't have any. Like that's the very embarrassing
It's a large
cupboards.
percentage of things.
Very embarrassing cupboards at home.
Remember when I almost killed TJ Watt?
With a peanut.
No, yeah,
With
he said he had a tree nut allergy, and I'm so stupid. This might be my dumbest subject is allergies.
Well, here's what you do, if I may interrupt. If somebody has an allergy, you think they're weak.
Correct.
Yeah.
And I don't. TJ Watt, weak.
Yeah. Weak man.
But I was like, oh, he's got a tree nut allergy. These walnuts are fine. They're not tree nuts. I thought tree nuts were actual like a thing called tree nut.
Oh.
I would have been with
Not all
you
the
thought
nuts
tree nuts
that
were a specific thing.
Yeah, not all the nuts that come from trees.
I'm just learning that now.
Yeah. So I whipped out a bag and I was like, here, catch this walnut. He's like, what? I was like, it's not a tree nut, dude. He's like, they are nuts that come from trees.
Have you ever been?
I will die.
Have you ever been on a plane where somebody has the allergy
No.
and they like won't? They say it over like, don't open up anything.
That's
Oh.
Shit.
Happened to me once. I had peanut M&Ms ready to roll for the flight.
I know kids play places. The doors will have like, you know how there's like no gun. It's like the circle with the like no.
Yeah.
But it's a peanut. It's like don't you bring fucking peanuts.
Okay.
Has
So-
the no gun sign ever worked?
No.
I haven't brought a gun into any of those places.
Yeah, you're right.
It's not that I think you're weak. I think it's more that natural selection should still be a thing.
Right. I should, like, if I
You
was
should be
born in
dead.
any other time, I can't see.
Correct.
I can't have the most common food on earth. I should be dead.
Yeah.
You know
like-
who I picture? The kid from the Little Giants that had the snot bubble come out of his nose. And
Yeah.
circling him around. I'm like, that's allergies.
Yeah.
No,
That's
like-
what
Or
allergies
Minkus.
are.
Even the coolest and hottest guys can have allergies.
Yeah. Like we're creating weak human beings. I'm pretty sure there was someone who
They should chemically castrate me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was someone who had these same ideas, and I should probably stop.
As you guys need more.
Yeah, we need to like
Eugenics?
we need to just wean out the weed.
Wait a minute.
All you weak people, done with you. We'll make like a superior race.
Yeah, that won't be affected by sickle cell.
Oh fuck. Well, good to have you back, Nick.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back. I'm glad I missed yesterday because Che seemed annoying.
He was, but we also we're on
I'm kidding.
we're on the precipice of a hit single that he's working.
That's the clip I saw,
Yeah.
and I was like, I was wrapped up in a blanket. I opened up my phone, and the first thing I saw was "Look What You Made Me Do"
Spaghetti, yeah. So he ran out of time yesterday, so I think the music video is not going to come out till Friday. I don't want to half-ass.
No. So I did talk to Quigs and the editing team. We're not going to be able to shoot it due to mini golf and all the cameramen being taken up for that. So I think we're going to shoot it Friday. He has a wedding he's going to Friday, so it will be ready at some point next week. But we will shoot it.
Whoa. Tomorrow, there's not mini golf till like 6:30 at night.
He cannot edit it till next week.
Who's the worst editor we've got? I want the worst editor. Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas can do it.
He will edit the music video.
Yes, Lucas can do it.
Do you have like a concept in your head of how it will go?
I do. I have a rough go of the lyrics. I think I'm going to tweak some of them. The song is so much different than I thought. It's very fast paced and almost like talking. But I think we could do a pretty funny music video with it. So I would like to go that route.
All right, so can you give us just like 2 lines?
Have you guys heard the song?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
It's very
It's
popular.
Yes.
Okay, I've never heard the song.
You're not us. You're not like us.
I don't know what the real lyrics are because I changed them. Maybe my favorite paragraph is
It's a verse.
Oh, fair.
verse, whatever. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna sing it. She does kind of talk most of these. I love your meatballs, but they fill me up too much, and I can't help myself when I see them with cheese.
That's good.
That's
So we
pretty
got a
good.
lot of
also,
that.
you didn't
Strong
just talk
start.
it.
Yeah,
it's-
sing it.
it's hard.
I'm
That's
really
really
excited
good.
for this chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want the green screen. I want spaghetti just falling.
Yeah,
on
no,
spaghetti.
I want to do it. It'll be much better than the acapella. I think it'll be funny.
Explosions.
So are you revealing anything today with the full song?
No, because I might tweak some of it. Like I'm going through like verse by verse, and I had probably 60% of it done. I finished it, so I'm 100. But like I am tweaking some paragraphs. That was my favorite part.
That was the best part.
That was my favorite one. Yeah.
Got it. That will not be my favorite one
What's
because
yours?
those usually don't go together.
Oh, okay. That's
Like
fair.
when you're like, "This is my favorite part" or
Yeah.
"This is the best part." It's never that.
No.
It's always something we didn't see coming.
He's gonna blindside us somehow.
Yeah, that's the genesis of this. You had the what was the unagi one?
Cold was it cold as you? It was like cold as cold as you, Nagi.
Yeah, right. Like you thought that was a home run. It's like, no, dude. Look what you made me do spaghetti. That's the secret sauce.
So many people tried to DM me lyrics, but I looked at a couple. I don't think anybody got the concept of it. The concept is this person is
Yeah.
like bulimic.
Oh, I didn't get.
Whoa, this is dark.
There's
I also
layers
didn't
to
hand
this.
up.
Is this like
the
you?
concept.
Is this like you singing the
God.
freshman at?
Wait, what?
Oh my
The
God.
person.
This is about bulimia.
How did people not realize?
That's
maybe
dark
not
as
not
fuck.
bulimic, but they have an eating disorder or a body complex.
What?
Yeah, Che, this is dark as fuck.
Again, this is
Yeah.
the beauty of Che. There's no one thought that.
I was thinking this was gonna be a goofy Weird Al song. This is a dark.
I thought it was like, look what you made me do, spaghetti. I ate you.
Yeah, I have a stomach ache.
Yeah.
No, it's like,
someone's
fuck, like I ate spaghetti again.
feeling great shame because
yes.
This is a bulimia anthem.
It's a girl in a dorm room.
So
who
this is look what you made me do
secretly ate a ton of
parentheses
spaghetti.
bulimia anthem.
Yeah.
Well, give us like
Steven's version.
what's the backstory of this the speaker of the song?
Look.
Could be a guy too, I
the-
guess. Yeah.
The song I think is "Look What You Made Me Do." Right? Is that it?
You should know.
Okay. Look what you made me do. So I just wanted to put a food in it, and I thought spaghetti was good. And it maybe I guess Mook is the inspiration because he would always talk about how much he would get the meatballs, and then he would just regret it. And yeah, I'm not saying he's throwing up, but the person in this is pulling
This is
trig
some
and-
dark shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
whoa.
Yeah.
So the look what
Nobody
you made
got
me
it.
do part
But-
is
but
like you made me puke.
Steven, when you realize everyone DMs you and doesn't get it, and then we're sitting here and we don't get it, is it maybe a you instead of us?
I don't know. Is the artist's interpretation wrong, or are you guys seeing it wrong?
I guess I couldn't foresee that it was a bulimic
Bulimia.
undertone. No, will you have ad libs like dry heaves? Or-
Yeah.
You should.
Tune in to the
Okay.
world premiere video.
Oh, you should get a wig and have someone hold your hair back.
Tune in.
Tune in to the world.
It gets into the root of why they have the bulimia. They were like molested.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, verse 2 is about them being molested
They were
by a
kidnapped.
softball coach.
They were kidnapped by a cartel when they were 4.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Gets
We'll
layer after
call
layer.
it body dysmorphia.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh.
Just a light body dysmorphia song. Yeah, this is the Freshman all over again, where he just didn't
guess
realize
it
it
is,
was an
yeah.
abortion song. Oh man, you're a genius.
Thank you.
Good work.
We'll see what it turns into.
So the premise, like this whole started because you were doing Taylor Swift food songs.
How did it start?
We asked him to give Taylor Swift song titles if they were food based.
So this is like Weird Al-ifying
Correct.
Taylor Swift
Right.
stuff.
With
But it sounds
it's
like
like bad blood pudding.
so. Is this going to be just all wordplay where you weave in like spaghetti references, or is it does have a deeper meaning and it tells a story?
Oh, this is its own story.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't really use many of her lyrics. There are certainly some.
Got it.
Yeah.
You're not just spaghettifying her lyrics.
I mean a little bit,
But it's
But more
Yeah,
it's-
I'd say it's more its own story.
It's more Stephen Che than spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's more his brain than it is
I
spaghetti.
mean, there's a lot of spaghetti in this.
Right, but it's like the real undertone of it is you, not spaghetti.
I mean, this isn't about me. I'm not bulimic.
Right.
Is
But
there
what
a-
I'm saying is like we're gonna get more of Stephen Che's brain than we are just spaghetti.
I don't know. There's a lot of spaghetti.
Did you have to
in this.
research spaghetti things?
A lot of spaghetti.
Does Parmesan make any?
Does.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What about sauce?
Yep.
Ragu.
I mean, all the usual suspects. So
Okay.
Angel hair.
So they're all there.
I wouldn't say all, but
But is it
you know,
all at, like?
Marinara,
there's
penne
a lot
or
of spaghetti
vodka
references.
sauce.
Do you do you go to
Not
other
necessarily.
Italian cuisines, or is it pretty
Nope.
much just the pasta?
Do you
world?
throw in pesto?
No.
Oh,
Okay, we'll have to see. You know best. What
you are
Are
the
we-
artist.
are we going to laugh and cry?
And puke.
Yeah, right.
It's gonna. What if it causes a yak listener to become bulimic?
Oh.
What if it saves a yak listener from being bulimic?
What if that's our serious episode?
Yeah.
Tackle bulimia.
We could do it.
Sorry, with spaghetti.
You think it could save someone? Someone could be like, "Wow, I can't believe that spaghetti has been the root of all my problems."
I don't know. I saved a life on this show before.
When?
When I talked about my third nut and some guy got his nut checked out, he had cancer.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
yeah, it's threw that right out of my mind.
Shout
Yeah.
out that guy.
You have a third nut?
Used to.
You got it removed?
It was just a sports hernia.
Oh.
Intestines.
Got it.
So what it?
I've gone for a lump before, and they were just like, "Don't worry about it," and I haven't for about 6 years.
You think you should worry again?
No, I've been
On your
Really
testicle,
plain-
it's a lump?
yeah.
I also don't know how I would find one.
You have to check and shower.
I get afraid to check.
Yeah, I
But
also
it's
don't know what
never
I'm looking for.
Perfectly smooth.
No, you have to check and shower.
I feel like if you'll know if you find it.
Danny, when
um,
you
You'll
had
know.
cancer, was it like
Oh yeah, how'd you find out?
yeah?
It was tough because I was also going out I was doing the wrestling team at the time. And so,
What?
yeah.
That is tough. Where it's like, does my life suck because I'm wrestling or I
Right.
have cancer?
And I was like waking up. And it was. So it took me forever.
Yeah.
Same symptoms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was waking up like at 5 a.m. You got to do preseason training before and after school. And so like 5 a.m. I'm pushing tractor tires and climbing rope. And after school, you had to do cardio for like an hour. So I did that for like 2 weeks and I still wasn't feeling great. And then I had a locker on the 3rd floor. So I would walk up the stairs and towards the end, I would like black out for 3 seconds. Like when you get up too quick from a nap, but I was just like blacked out. And I was like, all right, this is a new symptom unlocked. And then I went and I told them my symptoms. I thought it was mono. And then they're like, you don't have like a sore throat or swollen lymph nodes at all. I was like, all right, good point. And then got blood tests. And then they called me and they're like, we need you to come back. And I was like, oof. They
Shit.
would have told me over the phone if it was mono.
So how long did you have it without knowing?
Probably like a month.
Man.
Then did you make varsity?
No, well, obviously the actual
Quit?
season hadn't even started.
You did quit?
Yeah.
Damn.
There was no one in a malnourished weight class.
Do you think it was wrestling-induced cancer?
No, I kind of felt shitty before that,
Oh,
but
wow.
it was just like
That is crazy because like those are symptoms that like you would get from like cutting weight,
And waking
Yeah.
up at 5
working
a.m.
out too
Yeah.
much.
a couple week or during like surviving Barstool. Tommy Smokes was here. He's like, I heard you had cancer. I've been feeling very sick or very tired. lately."
Oh.
Of course.
But that is kind of what it's. You're just like super.
Tommy is
Fatigue.
annoying. If he beat cancer, he would be the most annoying.
Oh,
Imagine that.
but also,
I'd root for the away team.
he wouldn't beat Cancer.
No, he would get destroyed.
Blowout.
Get swept.
Mercy.
Minus
Roll.
1,000 on the money line for Cancer. He gets a sore throat and he's like down for weeks.
He was the first one hip to COVID. He was like, maybe we should take this seriously.
Yeah, but think about how many times he said that before that.
Right. But he runs with that victory.
Yeah.
And it vindicates him for all these other predictions.
Oh man, if Tommy was like president, we'd still be like
We'd all be in bubbles.
social distancing. Yeah. Yeah, bubble boy
Tommy.
Ugh. By the way, game time. Game time. Baseball's back. There's nothing like getting to a baseball game, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. Game Time makes getting tickets faster and easier. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime. Plus, if you purchase a super deal when buying the tickets on April 22nd, Game Time will plant a tree with the proceeds for Earth Day. Looking at tickets for the Cubs and the Diamondbacks this Friday afternoon. Still a little chilly, although I think it's going to be like 50, 60 degrees on Friday. $6 you can get in. You can put those savings back in your pocket and spend them at the ballpark on a hot dog, a new hat, or some good old-fashioned Cracker Jack. What are you waiting for? Buy those Cubs tickets now with Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account. Use code YAK for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account. Redeem code YAK for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game time. Also, hey, dude. So the mini golf.
Yes.
We're going this afternoon. We'll show the tee times in a minute. Hey Dude is sponsoring mini golf finals in Chicago this year. From warming up on the range to sinking putts on the green or just kicking back at the clubhouse, a new Hey Dude, Wendy, and Wally golf styles have you covered. Designed with a grippy, lugged rubber outsole, golf-inspired features, and Hey Dude's signature lightweight comfort, these shoes bring effortless style to every swing. Hey Dude golf styles drop exclusively on heydude.com in May. Sign up now to be the first to know at heydude.com/golf. It is going to be awesome.
Jeff
There's-
Gruden is
Gruden.
taking this very seriously.
This is
Gruden.
high pressure.
He had a Sharpie and like a booklet for you today.
Full manual.
And I saw the look on his face when he asked if you've practiced yet.
I haven't.
He hated.
People
Yes.
have been practicing so much. They're like, "Are you
All
ready?"
morning.
Like,
You're on Jeff's team?
Well, his whole team got a booklet of like the course layout.
You didn't practice?
no.
I love that.
Why would you?
I practiced 6 hours.
People practice so much.
I had to.
You're gonna crumple.
Of course I will.
Yeah.
I always do.
Yeah.
Who's on the call with you, Nick?
Seagriff.
Oh, love that.
Uh-huh.
That's the best part about when you inevitably crumple on the golf course. Back in the back of your mind, you're like, Nick is absolutely roasting me right now.
No.
And it hurts.
I'm too afraid of you. Let's.
Yeah, my grouping is going to be, we'll see how you handle my grouping. It's me and Kirk versus Dave and Whitney.
I'm gonna sit it out.
Hank was like, it's a rules official's nightmare.
Oh my god.
Can we see the tee times? So Annika and John Rich versus Meek Phil and White Sox Dave. That's our wild card. So I'm on the green team.
I love that team.
White Sox Dave is already aggro. Meek Phil was hitting every shot like he was driving off the tee box. That's our wild card team. Then it's Vibs and Casey versus Kenjack and Donnie. Francis and Gruden versus Cons and Marty. That's going to be a great match. Big T and PFT versus Jeff and KB. Oh, you're with Jeff and you didn't practice.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't know we were doing it like this.
It's
okay, now that
alternate
makes
shot.
sense. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And then Frankie and Beef versus Riggs and Trent. And then me and Kirk versus Dave and Whitney. It's going to be great. And then we're going, so then there's an hour break. And then we do it all again with you change your pairings. You have to change your pairings. So your captain will change his pairings. But yeah, you're with Jeff.
Yeah. Putting is like, I think it's an equal playing field. It's how well you do under pressure.
That's true.
I think everyone has the same advantages and disadvantages, unless someone putts professionally or
Yeah, I mean
passionately.
that's not true. There's some really good putters.
Really.
Yeah, I mean Whitney last year he won like before
It
he
was.
was
He's a golf player.
right.
Everyone else, it's pressure.
Riggs and Trent.
How when you crumble, how are you going to react? Like an exaggerated fuck, or are you going to try to like laugh about it, or
It's different this year because last year, or the last, what have we been doing this for 4 years?
An eternity.
Yeah. So however long we've been doing it, it used to obviously be your score. So what I would do every single time is I would have a really good first round, and then I'd have like one hole in the second round where I would hit an 8, and then I would crumble.
It's done.
Match play, if you hit an 8, it doesn't matter. You just lose that hole.
that's better.
Way better.
Yeah.
So like if you fuck up a hole, it's not like
not the end,
you're
yeah.
out of the tournament. It's just that hole you've lost.
I'm excited to
makes
watch
sense.
Meek Phil. On the bracket, he came forward that he doesn't like busting.
What?
He doesn't like
Saw that.
busting. He thinks masturbation is boring.
You know how many times you have to do that to be bored?
What part is boring to him?
He's gonna be awfully
Let's get him in
distracted by
here.
Annika.
Yeah, I
Grab
have a
him.
lot of
Grab him.
questions about that.
See, because big gulp.
What?
He's
what-
paired with Annika.
Yes.
Oh, he's going home and busting later.
Oh my god.
He's also not practicing right now.
Well, they qualified for coming
he's
in last.
practicing.
No?
Look at him.
Right.
Yeah,
they were the
Annika
two
and Meek
worst.
Phil were the worst.
Oh,
So I really hope it comes down to them at the last hole.
That would be very funny. They will probably be paired in singles. So tomorrow, Kyle, it's singles.
Okay.
So then it's just every single 12 members of each team, they play one-on-one.
Got it.
And that's worth a point.
And then did Hank tell you his next idea?
No.
Mini golf.
Oh.
Yeah. So that'll be next week.
Hank's got to be so mad he's not playing. Although they were here last night till like, what, 3 in the morning?
Playing.
Wait, Che, are you playing in this?
He didn't qualify.
He stepped away from the mic, but yeah, Che, you had the big hit last night, right?
you
had
didn't-
the
Oh, that was an awesome.
Oh, yeah, can we watch
Good
it?
job.
You didn't qualify, Che?
No, I mean the place we played was different, but yeah, I was filthy last night in the back nine.
This is to win the whole thing?
This is to send it to a playoff, but we were down, I think, 8-5 or 9-6 or something like that, and we came back. We won the final 4 holes.
And then
Or
did you
final
win the
3
playoff?
And the playoff, yeah.
Was it Tate
This
pulling
shot was
one that went off the
crazy.
wall?
This was the whole.
Yeah.
You're wearing a glove?
I got blisters early.
From mini golf?
You're
Yeah.
still doing the discount double check?
It still
Oh,
is.
Steve Novak, People's Champ.
Okay. Meek Phil, masturbation is boring?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means you just get bored of it.
So no,
That's
You
a
said
lot.
implies something
That's a
treacherous.
lot.
hold on.
You said it became redundant?
Yeah, redundant.
Wait, you get bored of it, or are you bored while you're doing it?
Bored of it. Like
Got it.
it served its
That is-
purpose. Like
that is
Yeah.
nefarious.
Yeah, that implies
you're just out of cum.
leagues of trials.
Yeah. That means you got to go find a way to not masturbate.
The first maybe
Forcefully.
10,000 times are fun.
yeah, after the first 10,000, it's
Wait, so you're
But you're not keen on busting.
no.
So are you just like straight facing a bust? It's not even euphoric to you. You're just like,
Let's get this over with.
I'm sick and tired of the best feeling in the whole
Yeah.
Right.
That's biologically awesome.
I'm tired of this euphoria.
Meek, are you living at home still?
Yeah.
Okay. And so I guess your parents probably appreciate that you don't like to bust.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
But what about when you're on a work trip, hotel room?
I don't do it there. I
stop.
have respect.
For the hotel room?
Yeah.
Okay.
For the hotel people to clean.
Do you still have the Mets blanket?
Yes, I still have the Mets bed.
Love that. Has there ever been a woman in that bed?
I think you know the answer to that question.
Okay. All right. I just, I wasn't trying to put you on blast. I was just curious because that would be.
Judging by the fact you could break the Mets blanket in half.
No, you can't. He doesn't bust.
I feel like you still bust. You just
Don't love it.
It's not fun.
It's not fun.
How long ago did you lose the passion for it?
Do you remember
Did you feel it slipping away? Were you
You'll,
like,
Yeah.
you'll
oh, man.
remember your first boring bust.
Like about a year or so ago.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Here, so it's
oh,
just
it's
like
pretty recent.
jaded on the bust.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
what would match that euphoria now? Like a Mets World Series?
I mean, not even a World Series. Like a fucking like a Juan Soto home run probably.
Oh,
Wow.
Get like 40 of those.
how the Mets doing? They won 6 in a row.
6 in a row. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Feeling good?
Yeah, it's also like a different Frank in New York too. It's like I could actually like go to the office and not hear like screams.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, whenever the Mets get 10 games up, he changes his personality. I remember that like a few years ago. He walked in like whistling. I was like, "What's up, Frank?" He's like, "Something about being 10 games up."
That's all he needs.
Yeah.
It's like I think last October like kind of like hit him enough.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
okay, maybe I should be positive.
Yeah. How's everything going? I mean, you almost got attacked by Bosco.
Survived the Bosco attack. If that luggage wasn't there, I may not be here.
Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. Are you feeling confident today? You're a wild card.
Yeah, I mean, I'm only here because I was in last place.
Yeah, but you still are gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna compete.
All.
Gonna put in 110% effort and do it for my team.
I heard that you're hitting the ball like you're teeing off, so maybe not 110%.
It was practice.
Okay.
Practice.
Practice.
Yeah, you want to know how hard to do it and how soft to do it.
Got it. I like that.
So you practiced.
Yes.
Kyle didn't practice.
Well, that's a bad thing. You still probably be better than me, but
No, don't have that mindset.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
How are you and White Sox Dave as a team?
I think we're gonna do good. I was surprised White Sox Dave was good at mini golf.
Is he?
He said he was like top 3 in the qualifiers.
Oh.
That surprised me. I thought I got matched up with the other last place person.
Oh.
Annika was the last place person.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's my opponent.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you'll be good, man.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have you. You're good vibes. I like being around you.
Excited to
too.
be here for the first time.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, this is your first time here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my
wow.
God. Well,
First time in Chicago at all.
Yeah.
Oh. How many places have you been?
I went to both Dakotas last year for
Okay.
the Pick Central thing. I went to California and Utah in 2023.
okay.
Florida I went to when I was younger. Dominican Republic went to when I was younger. That's pretty much all the states I've ever been to.
Okay.
So I'm not really like a traveler.
Yeah. I like that.
Would you be interested in going to like away Mets games?
Yeah, of course.
What's your dream stadium?
Honestly, probably Wrigley.
Do you want to go?
How about you
They
go?
play in September.
No, do you want to go this week?
They're not home this weekend.
I thought they were home on
They're only home today. I don't think they're home for a weekend.
shit.
I trust me. I looked at it.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'll give you sit in my seats. I would love for you to go to Wrigley.
Or do you find beauty in baseball stadiums?
Oh yeah, if I had to go like Wrigley or like Fenway, like the iconic ones, that'd be awesome.
What's your favorite non-MLB stadium
Like what do you mean?
in
Like,
baseball?
I mean,
Good question.
I really don't have one.
Okay.
So I don't.
Yeah.
But good.
I like
That is a good question. I don't have
BYU baseball stadium.
Is that the one with the mountains?
The mountains are in the
background?
back.
Appalachian State.
Yeah.
I just name a random one. Alabama has a good one.
Do they?
No, I'm just making it up.
Oh.
Yeah, I can tell you,
Got your ass.
Got us.
I can tell you it's a good one, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah.
Some little misdirection.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Okay, what else is going on in the Meek Phil life world?
Really,
Probably a lot of Mets.
yeah, really nothing much. Like the Mets are playing well. I go to work in New York and get killed, and life's good.
You get killed?
Almost killed.
Yeah. How's Pick Central going? I like when Pick Central when they fight each other.
Yeah, Clemmer has a good dynamic. It's pissing people off.
Yeah.
Do you and Clemmer ever get into it?
Once every like 4 or 5 months, me and Clemmer get into a screaming match, and then we're just talking baseball afterwards. So it's like
What's the
normal.
screaming match about?
It could be over like pointless stuff. Like
Got it.
one time he was mad at like I pointed out like a Chris Sale old take of his, and we got into a scream match for like 30 minutes, and then like an hour later we were like, oh okay, let's talk other sports. Like
Yeah, but the screaming match is about baseball.
baseball. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you question his Mets fandom? Because he's on record saying that the next expansion team, he will switch fandoms.
I would question that.
I love his idea though of like,
Ground up.
yeah, where it's like, well, it wouldn't be the A's because they're going to Vegas, but getting like season tickets.
Nashville.
Yeah. Louisville.
I also don't think a Nashville team would ever like succeed because everyone in the South just roots for the Braves.
Yeah, true. Who's your main rival?
The Braves.
No.
Oh, and
In Barstool.
at Barstool in New York, I mean, I really don't have any rivalries. I like everyone.
But like, who do you find yourself getting into it with the most? Frank?
No, I don't get into it like with Frank anymore. Like I've like gotten used to him. I guess you would say Clemmer just because I argue with him sometimes, but like it's
Yeah.
all friendly rivalry. Tommy I get into arguments with about baseball, but it's friendly rivalry.
So you haven't talked to Hunter Dickinson recently?
No,
Okay.
I did not tell Hunter Dickinson that nobody likes Mark Titus.
I love our baseball crew. Our baseball crew is so funny.
I
like
love it
you
too.
just put them all. We should actually make you guys all go to a game,
Like,
a road trip. Like you, Clemmer, Tommy, White Sox Dave. Like,
Good-
that's just a good Frank.
White Sox Dave saying he didn't know about the torpedo bats till like the Wednesday after.
Listen, it didn't get across his desk.
It wasn't on his
It
desk.
wasn't across his desk.
He wasn't at his desk.
Yeah.
I mean, my mom knew about the torpedo bat.
Oh man.
The baseball crew is so good because they say good character design. You can just tell who it is by a silhouette. And the baseball crew is great.
Yeah.
Everyone is
Yeah.
very distinctive.
It is.
And it's got to be like, I think there's a lot of people who like baseball, but when I say baseball crew, it's the people who baseball is their number one sport easily, which that would be you easily, right?
Yeah. Like I have 3 monitors set up in my room, or I just watch MLB TV like every night.
Love that.
So I have like 8 games on at once.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do you have like, you're deep in the Mets fandom. Do you have any like favorite fans who aren't at Barstool that you're tight with?
Are you friends with the guy who wears all the pins?
I know Pinman's actually from my neighborhood.
He's a nice
Pinman's
guy.
from your hood?
Yeah.
Damn.
Seems like a lovely man.
Pinman and Cowboy Man.
Did you
Rico
ever
hates them
find
both.
your exact twin that was holding the baby?
No, I am stunned that person has never like tweeted at me either. Like
Because it's you, buddy.
Yeah.
it looked. My dad didn't know that wasn't me.
It is you.
That's
Phil.
you.
It's you.
My mom showed that picture to my dad and was like, whose kid is Phil holding? I was like, that's not him.
That's you.
I was literally recording a bracket and my phone was blowing up that day. I was like, I'm not at the game.
How'd you record a bracket from City Field?
Yeah, right. With
Yeah.
a kid.
Oh man.
Actually, got,
What's the kid's name?
it's not,
Juan.
yeah, the kid's name is Juan. New in advance.
Meek Juan.
Meek
Juan.
The wild part about that, we got swept by the Dodgers that day in a doubleheader. Lost the next day. Like since that day, that was when they went on their run.
So the baby, that's a good luck baby.
Yeah,
Oh.
So maybe you should.
That's you.
Phil.
you.
they had like
That's
a
you.
they had like a 700 winning percentage after that baby.
That's 100% you.
It's a guy with your face
And your glasses.
and your
and-
glasses
Your fat, your
and hair.
That is
hair, your facial hair.
that
your
is the closest
lips.
I'll
at a
ever
Mets
have.
game.
Those are your lips.
Yeah, like it's not like it's a place I wouldn't be.
holding a baby. Oh man, so good. All right, Phil. Well, we're excited for mini golf.
Sorry for mini golf, ready
Yeah.
to kick some ass.
Yeah,
Thank-
hey,
Oh, yeah, buddy.
let's win.
I'm on your team. Oh, I am on your team. But let's win.
Yeah, let's fucking win. We gotta get that. We gotta get that locked in. Who's on our team?
Yeah, I gotta look at the list again. I know Kirk's the coach.
I think we're all wearing green. So
that I do have a green shirt. That makes
all right,
sense.
boom,
Thank you.
done. All right, thanks, Phil.
See you, Phil.
CFO.
Love Phil.
One of my favorite things, every time he's on the show, he doesn't move the mic to get up. He slides under it.
Yeah,
does.
that makes no
notice-
sense. No sense.
He's the fucking man.
All right, we got a very special guest now. But before we do that, DraftKings, the fight for the green jacket is on in Augusta. Get in on all the action at DraftKings Sportsbook from the opening round through the championship Sunday. DraftKings Sportsbook has you covered with live betting, player props, and so much more. If you're never bet on golf before, it's easier than you think. Just pick something simple like a golfer to win the tourney and make your pick. It's just that simple. Here's something special for first-timers. New DraftKings customers bet $5 to get $150 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code YAK. That's code YAK for new customers to get $150 in bonus bets when you bet just $5 only on DraftKings. The crown is yours. Eddie's here as well. Eddie's
Oh,
here for
yeah.
the rest of the episode. We have White Sox Dave and Captain Cons. So I tweeted this last night, so it might be new to some people who are watching the Yak right now. Tomorrow's Yak is very special. Not the first time we've done a Yak from the track, but White Sox Dave and Captain Cons are finally having their race, 1 mile race to see who is a better human being, athlete, man.
All the above.
Everything's
Everything's
at
on the
stake.
line.
Father.
Father.
Now,
Dave can be a good father one day if he can beat me.
Yeah.
Dave, you were the one that pitched this race.
Yeah, how to give us the genesis. And Eddie, you might be able to chime in because you're a third party.
There's a clip out there.
There is a clip.
Wait, can we start with the
We gotta watch
genesis
the
of
clip.
why you guys are enemies in the first place? Like, how did this even?
question.
How did the
Just
rivalry?
I would say jealousy because I'm so much of what Dave wishes he was.
No.
Okay.
So he naturally just gets angry at me when he
Okay.
just sees me. See?
Like you would.
I mean, I do get, yes, the sight of you does peeve me, annoy me,
And that's fine.
rile me up.
But it's not out of jealousy.
Was there something that sparked this?
I don't think there is a specific incident. No, it's just his general aura.
It's just two, it's just two personalities that don't rub together well.
Two complete alphas.
Yes, exactly. No, it's more the, I'm half New Jersey. My mom's from New Jersey, and that is something I hate. I detest admitting.
He wishes
just
he was
reeks
all
Jersey.
Jersey.
Just reeks it. I obviously he's Irish,
proud of
not
that.
Italian, but like the loud, obnoxious, fucking whiny voice, it drives me nuts. Everything about it.
Wait, and are you guys come together for Taylor Ham though? Right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so there we go.
Yeah. Well, do you call it pork roll or Taylor Ham?
I call it Taylor Ham.
Okay, so
Yeah.
There it is. That's common ground.
yeah, it's like the meme.
So you guys just have when do you think you first hated each other?
I'd like it on record. I don't hate Dave. I actually just feel sorry for Dave.
Oh.
And I feel sorry for Cons.
No, he doesn't.
His life is miserable.
What way is my life miserable? How?
Do you want me to start from the top?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see.
Dave, no.
At the top of what?
I don't know what you're about to say.
You asked for
No,
it.
no,
You're
no.
messing me out.
No, being a father would be awful.
Okay.
Having a like however month-old kid you have, that would be miserable. Like
That is
Yeah.
just the complete opposite. And there's some other parents in the room here
Mm-hmm.
who can back me up. It's actually awesome.
Yeah.
So strike one. Next.
Yeah, that was a
got-
bad
okay.
first point.
That was his fastball.
No. There's
That
no
was your
fastball.
That was his
He
fastball, and it
just-
was like 62 down the
You
middle.
don't ever want to have kids, Dave?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Okay.
You've asked me that like 5 times on the show.
Well, I mean, you just said that being a father is miserable.
All I hear are horror stories. Yeah.
Do you know why that is?
Why is
Because if we said how like fulfilling and
And
incredible it
rewarding.
is, people would be like, "Fuck you, dude."
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd make fun.
I can't talk about my kids like being like it's actually the best thing ever because then it's just that's kind of a shitty thing to say to someone when they're like, "How's fatherhood?" So we complain instead.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Then.
Yeah.
All right. Nevertheless, he just annoys me.
So he had one thing, and that was fatherhood, and that
Annoys is too.
Yeah. That.
Okay.
So I think there's a long-standing. Obviously, we know Dave used to address a lot.
Yeah.
And Cons is a guy who likes to get into the replies. We know that as well.
Yes.
Reply guy. That's mostly the genesis.
Okay, there we go. There we
A
go.
lot of replies.
And
Sorry,
Dave-
just really quickly, I'd like to get out ahead of this. I have paternity leave coming up, so expect the takes to pick up again.
Okay.
Come August and September.
Okay.
So
So you were
Dave
having
is-
another?
Yes.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
He's taken exception to a lot of his replies.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what it is? He just and now I understand how you guys feel when you have to deal with me and I won't just let something go. It's the Denzel Washington thing, I think. I think that's actually what it is.
Wait, what's
all
the
comes back
Denzel
to
Washington?
that.
Because he thinks he's like the greatest fucking thing that's ever touched
Imagine
planet
that.
Earth.
Imagine I
And
think
I
Denzel
think he's the
Washington
same guy
did
in
that.
every fucking movie he's in.
Denzel's
Kind of
pretty
lean
good.
Dave on that one.
No.
No, Denzel's a pretty good actor.
He is.
yeah,
but he also
he's-
plays a lot of the same
He's
roles.
a fantastic actor. I love almost every movie he's in. He's
See,
the same guy. in pretty
simpleton
much every-
raccoon brain over
Yeah.
here.
Did it piss you off that he didn't do a accent in Gladiator 2?
That's
Absolutely.
That's exactly it.
Yes.
That's exactly
Yes.
it. Because
He
doesn't change his appearance. He doesn't change his voice.
That's acting, dumbass.
There's different ways.
Hilary
to act.
Swank
This is a
won an
Denzel-
Oscar
This is Denzel
pretending
versus
she
Swank.
had a
There is a
fucking
different
wang.
way
He's
to
no
have
Swank.
range.
Denzel was no
There's
Swank.
a different way
No
to have
Swank.
range. Denzel and John Q is not the same Denzel in Training Day. He may sound the same. He's not the same actor. And I know that's a little bit harder
Yeah, it
because
is
it's
the
not
same
right
actor.
in front of your face. It's not so blatant that even your minuscule brain can pick up on that.
Am I crazy for this take?
I don't think you're that crazy. I think he plays a lot of the same similar roles.
He could have done an accent in Gladiator.
It's like Denzel.
Is that too much to ask from like a?
Maybe he doesn't have it in his bag.
Something happens
And
and he
you know
kills
what? That's
everyone.
fine. That's fine. He's great at what he does. All his movies are fantastic. I think he's kind of the same guy in every one of them. I don't think that's a crazy fucking thing to say.
But you're basing that on his sound and appearance. And now I
Yes,
get it.
exactly.
Yes, like Daniel Day-Lewis.
Exactly.
You could say he has range,
Leo.
which he does, obviously. But I think you can have
Tom Hardy.
range without changing your appearance and the sound of your voice as much.
Okay. Well, we disagree, I suppose. Next.
Okay.
We get to the race.
Now,
All right, so, go ahead.
So we did a snake draft, and that's where Dave, like, if Dave gets into
we
an
can
argument,
pull
he
up-
likes to challenge people to physical competitions.
We can pull up the
We have
clip.
the clip. We have the clip.
Yeah.
Okay, you can pull up.
Con's been hard at Dave here too.
He
I will
was
say
going
this.
in on me for being out of shape, and that's what I actually took exception
You're
to, 'cause
welcome.
I'm not actually.
You're welcome, because did it
No,
not
no,
drive you
we-
to get better?
You look, by the way, just from the beginning, Dave. You got to sit up higher.
yeah, dude.
You look so small in this clip.
You look like you're
It's
coming out of a
funny.
whack-a-mole machine.
I hate.
You're a prairie dog.
I want to bop you on the
You
head.
got to sit up, dude.
He's got a low mic.
I do got a low mic. Damn.
All right.
Just parted in the
That's
middle.
just his part, I think.
Dave's trying to wish baldness on everybody.
Yeah,
did
he's
that to
like,
me?
He's trying to get everybody over to Turkey.
I did kind of do that
you
too. Exceptionally thinning, Connor.
He's bald.
Me? I shaved my head. What are you
Yeah.
like?
So who are you to
R-worded?
fucking talk?
Because I've already accepted that's who I am. That's the lot in life God gave me, and I'm comfortable with it. Dave, look at my face. I'm handsome. You need the hair, buddy. I'll say that. You need the hair. Okay? You're short. You're short. You're ugly. You're overweight. Gabe, I get it. Go to
That's
Turkey,
what the
take care of
comment
the hair,
was.
bud. I have so
Challenge,
much going for me.
Connor. I will beat you in a 1 mile race. In a 1 mile race the next time I see you.
I love the
And I said 1 mile race.
challenge. You threw the red flag. Go back to the challenge.
A decade plus ago, Dave, look at my face. I'm handsome. You need the hair, buddy. I'll say that. You need the hair. Okay? You're short. You're short. You're ugly. You're overweight. Gabe, I get it. Go to Turkey, take care of the hair, bud. I have so
Challenge.
much going for me.
I will beat you in a 1 mile race. In a 1 mile race the next time I see you.
Dave, do you forget that I was in the Army for a decade plus of my life?
A decade plus ago,
you
moron.
Dave did run the
Dave,
marathon. He
Dave.
ran the marathon.
I've run 5 marathons.
Now, how many actually is it?
I've seen proof of 2, one with a Photoshop picture.
I saw you guys. We were at the weed thing yesterday, so we didn't have service. I saw that.
Yeah.
Is that an actual Photoshop
I've
or
seen
not?
documentation of 2 marathons he's finished, and one of the pictures
Okay.
from one of those 2
Would you run
was
it in?
photoshopped.
I did 5:25.
my last 5 hours and 25
Yes, and
Whoa.
not good.
It was that slow.
Not good.
My
but that
last
was also,
one, at the age of 30, I ran 3 hours, 53 minutes.
Okay. That's about. So I might run it again this summer or this fall, and I
You should aim to beat me. You probably won't, but you should aim for that.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. There's wheels in motion, maybe. Now, okay, on to this race. I didn't take necessarily exception that it was Connor or anybody else who said, like, what the challenge is to me. It's a challenge versus myself. If he can break 6 minutes, which is what it's going to take.
You weren't challenging yourself in that clip.
No, I know. But here's the thing. I was on a plane to go to New York City months ago, and he has lost a shit ton of weight, so he's been in the weight room training, first of all, which makes it a little different. But no, we're going to race anyways. Second of all, I think I got 6:15 in me.
But it doesn't matter. You just have to have 1 second faster than
I
him.
understand that, but there is no way he's.
Are you
dusting
already
me.
planning on spinning this?
I'm
like
not.
This
I'm
was
not.
your-
The posts are moving right now.
Like if Cons runs a 6:09 and you run a 6:10, you lost.
Yeah, I'll try to pass out and puke my guts out before that happens.
I can't wait for tomorrow. Oh.
Now, Cons, is there any animosity because he went and got hair? Do you think he should have just given it up?
No, because as I said in that clip, I'm happy for him. You know, if that's going to give him the confidence he needs to go through life, it's going well. It's coming in.
Dave, pull it back up.
It's looking good.
It is looking good. It is.
Yeah, it's chia, but
Good for
that's
him.
fine.
Good
I
for
got
him.
hat head. It's coming along. Only a third of the way through the process.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Well, you think he needed the hair?
I think everybody who went to Turkey, they wouldn't have gone if they didn't need it.
I think Dave has a handsome face.
I disagree with that.
See?
Vehemently disagree. With
See?
that.
What? I think when you're smiling, you have a good job.
Take a
Actually, you know what?
compliment.
I got
You have a good beard.
I do have good beard. I do got pretty good teeth.
Your eyes are
You have
pretty
good eyes.
eyes.
That was what
You're not a
everybody was
bad-looking
saying.
guy.
When he shaved his head bald, everybody did like a jump scare, like, whoa, Dave, like maybe you should have just done that for a long time now.
I look pretty fucking.
And you're not overweight.
No, not anymore.
I've known you when you have been overweight.
Yeah.
You are not overweight.
So I was up to 235 at one point.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a
I'm
lot.
180 on the dot.
Yeah, you're not overweight.
Wow.
But I mean, that 235 is also like 2012. And then what you're talking about, I was like 215.
Yeah.
But
When like your blogger photo with you with a hot dog, what are you there?
can you pull it up? The hot dog.
It's a
Classic photo.
you're wearing the red.
A sausage.
Against the tree.
Oh, that was in college. That was probably 230-ish. Yeah.
Okay.
That was probably 230. So I was a fucking fire hydrant.
So you used
That was peak Dave. That was peak Dave. I
Yeah.
miss that Dave.
That's a guy.
I don't want to say it.
That's a guy.
That's a man right there.
My God.
I was like 22 years
Wait, are
old
you
and-
leaning on the truth like 1 foot up?
Probably.
Oh hell yeah.
Big Cat, where is that? Where is that?
Where?
You know?
Oh, is it Mifflin?
That's Mifflin. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What a picture.
It's great.
All right, so tomorrow we have a track.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have a track.
All right, we have a track. We have 2 cameras. I talked to TJ briefly about maybe putting someone on a scooter. I don't know if that will work, but we'll have 2 cameras, so we'll have them on either end most likely. And we're going to go live on the Yak. You guys will be out there. Eddie, will you be out there with him?
Yeah, I'll be with him.
All right, and we're going to see who's faster. 1 mile race. This is, I think, the 3rd time we've done a track episode.
Have you guys ever done a 1 mile race?
Mincy?
I did. I ran a mile, and then Mincy ran, what, a 10K?
Yeah, you ran.
Yeah.
No, but like not a race.
And he
that,
broke
that
an
was
hour,
just, like,
right?
For time,
Yeah,
right?
Mincy's
Yeah.
impressive.
No, I'm his rat race partner. Just he can
goes.
put his head down and run. Yeah.
Now, Dave, would you be willing
Mm-hmm.
to size down shoes?
I'm wearing my running shoes. So they'll fit
What are you
appropriately.
wearing right now?
These are Novellas. So
Are they?
these do not.
Cons, give us a
These do not come in half sizes. So these are a 12.
Yeah, you're not a size 12, bub.
These do not come in half sizes. You can look it up on their website.
But could you have squeezed into an 11?
It would have been. I would have been curling toast, but probably.
Do you wear bigger shoes because you feel like it makes you feel taller?
Yes, that's exactly why.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is what we're dealing with.
Whatever question you
This
ask,
is
yes.
real hate. I love
It's not
it.
real hate,
But it is.
I wish it was. I fucking like Connor begrudgingly. Everything I say about him is the God's honest truth.
But
He
then you
annoys me
haven't
to
said
no
anything
end.
good. So you do hate him.
But I like a lot of people I hate.
It's you know what?
Like
It's
I like
disdain.
Danny. I hate him. I like
It's
Chief
disdain.
and Ed. I hate them.
them.
Yeah.
It's disdain.
Yeah.
Where do you think? Let's say I win tomorrow. What's your level of hate gonna be? Are you gonna hate me more or less? Like, what is this? The outcome.
I
of this
know
race,
you
how
guys.
is it
I
gonna
know you
impact
guys
us?
don't want to hear this, but if you beat me, it'll just be a hat tip because you're gonna have to run a sub 6, and I don't know that you got that in your bag.
Okay.
I mean, if you do, more power to you. I don't think you do.
What's your prediction? What do you think you're going to run?
Why don't we do a little round table?
I mean, have you guys been training?
I run
specifically
almost
for a mile?
every day.
No.
I'm run almost.
Have you done a mile to test?
I ran on a Peloton of 604. Like it was before Turkey.
A question, Dave. You run outside of
Again.
Yeah, turkey.
Before Thanksgiving.
Oh, I couldn't run for a month after that.
Do you time your mile when you're off the
No.
treadmill? Or
I mean,
Peloton?
but I go long and I'm at
you
a
think it'll make a
leisurely
difference?
pace.
It will 1,000%.
How big of a difference?
I think
A
it's
massive
gonna be-
30. I
Massive.
think 30 seconds.
I think I have Dave at 650, Cons at like 705.
If I'm not sub 650, I would be insanely disappointed with myself.
So even if you win,
Even if I won, yeah.
wow. So there's
Even if I won.
I think
That's why I'm talking about
this
it.
is
This
less
is a
of a
race for
physical
myself.
challenge. I think this is a mental challenge for Dave. I think he might burn out too quick, wanting to beat Cons, and then you fit.
That's the
I think this
cat
has
and mouse game.
No, I think
For
this
sure.
has nothing to do with how fast can one run a mile, and everything to do with the strategy that
Yes, it's
you take into a race.
definitely. And there might be people on the track too, so you got to take that kind of. We're going to be on a blustery ass lake.
Oh yeah,
There's weather.
that might change it.
Yeah.
But Dan, why do you think he's going to beat me by 15 seconds? Because 15 seconds is a considerable distance.
That's like 50 yards.
I think you both are going to just gas yourself out hard. And I do think that Dave, I actually don't know if you run. Like Dave, I think runs.
I run almost.
You run, Cons?
Yeah.
Like how often?
I would say minimum 1 time a week, sometimes 2 times, but more so than that, I will do like hikes / like strides with a 60-pound weight vest.
Oh,
got it.
And you're naturally athletic, Dave. Do you respect that?
Connor's athleticism? Absolutely.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I only do this.
Caveat.
I only do these challenges when I'm confident in myself. Like, I'll say this. The Jack McCarthy thing, that was like the first time that I'm like, you lost a step.
Yeah.
Because that was a challenge I made where, like, in my heyday, I feel like I could have actually locked him
That
up
was you
a lot
D'ing
more.
people down, yeah.
And I didn't, and I'm like, fuck, I'm old and washed up. That was like a come to Jesus moment.
That's
this,
a sad
This
day.
also may be that, but
How
like,
old are you? Both
for
of you?
instance,
I'm 40.
36.
Okay.
I wouldn't, like rough and rowdy, Connor would fucking take my head off. I would never do something stupid like that.
Right.
This, I think I actually can fucking beat him, so I'll ante up and shove my chips to the middle.
I love it.
Because you think Cons is the dog?
I do.
Yeah, because
right.
Connor thinks he's the favorite. He
Well,
said-
so
That's why this is a great race.
one
Like,
of
I
the things-
actually don't, I could be shocked.
one of the things
I did mention, like, so when in the Army, twice a year you have to do a physical fitness test, and it's different now. But the test that we had to do was push-ups, sit-ups, and then a 2-mile run. My fastest 2-mile time was 11 minutes 9 seconds.
Wow. Damn.
5:05-ish.
Yeah. So I have that, in me at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just going based off of I have a long-standing rule that, like, I don't doubt White Sox Dave in physical challenges. And I've been paid off more often than not.
I also know about what I'm at.
Like him versus Jared.
Yeah,
I was like, he's gonna fucking he's gonna beat Jared. I was like, oh no, no way. I was like, dude, Dave is gonna throw really hard.
Yeah.
But
I believed in you.
That was another example. I'm like, there is literally zero chance I lose that.
Right, but there was a lot of people who thought you were going to. I was like, no way.
I'm like, he didn't add 15 to his fastball overnight. What is wrong with you people?
Correct.
So what do you think in your head is your percentage you're going to win tomorrow?
Like I've been going over it for the last few days since we set this up. Like, I asked her because she's probably the one that speaks with you the most, and she says she doesn't think you've been running. I don't know. Maybe you have.
That's not true. That is
Kate's also the one that told Hunter.
It was Kate.
Everyone hates Mark.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It is.
I said I don't know if he run. I said I don't know.
That's what I just said. You
Yeah,
said
I
you
don't
No. You said she
You
said
said-
he doesn't. She doesn't think he's been running.
I said I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay,
Is different.
Well, Cons,
Okay,
didn't you
you're
just
right,
say
you're right.
that you haven't been running?
These are the details.
No,
left
not
out
to
that
the extent
causes
that he's
war.
running. No,
But he's
I'm
also
saying
new
naturally,
dad,
I've
not new dad,
running
but-
always came very easy to me. So I just don't think.
Well,
that's
it's clear you haven't been running because I asked you and you said you've been striding.
yeah.
Yeah, hiking.
So
with,
that was
with
yeah.
60-pound
vests.
weight.
Yeah.
Eddie, who do you think one of them will lose tomorrow?
Yeah.
Who do you think takes the loss the worst?
Respectfully, Dave, but you do kind of like once you lose, you'll kind of be like, oh, you do kind of move the goalpost a little bit, a lot. Like I beat you 1-on-1, and you haven't really owned up to that.
Oh,
But
I mean,
that's true.
I was chucking. I was chucking.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm.
That's the problem.
Before
Okay.
White Sox Dave challenges, I have White Sox Dave excuse predictions. I think tomorrow you're going to be like, well, I only run on the treadmill,
No,
so I didn't know.
I'll say this right now. Here, my excuses. People are like, dude, he's not gonna. People are having conversations like I'm not in them on Twitter. Like, you're gonna run fucking 9-10 minutes. I'm like, okay. Like,
That's just
when
not
people
true.
see that I run a 6:30. I think the reaction will be like, oh, Dave ran a 6:30. That's mildly impressive for a 36-year-old idiot white dude who doesn't do anything. Not that he lost
Yeah,
to Cons because he ran a 6:15.
So you're well. You said
So it's a win for you either way. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
this is where we move the goal.
You get to show off your speed.
Yes.
Hey, you've seen me run at
But
the park.
but you've already planted the seed that this is a challenge against yourself.
It absolutely is a challenge.
No,
Cons
it's not.
doesn't
This is
even
a
need to be
one-on-one
I don't
challenge.
even. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, he doesn't even have to be.
You know how hard it is running a series called the White Sox Dave
No.
Challenge?
No.
Challenge.
Non-existent.
Now it'll be very, very easy to see like where the race is going to go. Like within the first lap, I would say.
So that just tells me you have no idea what to expect. Because anybody who's ever watched distance runners, you know that the race isn't won in the first lap.
Okay, well, I'm going to be trying to pace for about 6:15.
Okay.
And if
You
you're
have no
already,
idea what that feels like because to date you've only done it on a treadmill.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Unless you haven't. That's what I'm asking.
You're underestimating how much work a treadmill does for you.
Yes.
It takes all the guesswork from your brain.
I'm not underestimating. I said I think it'll add about 30 seconds.
Okay. We'll see.
You don't know either. I could be wrong there. I don't know if I am wrong. I think that 30 seconds is fair. Going from treadmill to outside.
Yeah. All right. Well,
not
so
a fair number.
The beauty is we're going to find out tomorrow. I'm very excited. So, all right. So you guys are set.
Yes.
We'll make sure everything's set up. We're going to do it at like around 12:30. Get to the track at noon. Get everything set up.
You guys are going to be here, correct?
We'll be here.
Okay.
Can we just go around the horn really quickly and just everyone say who they think's going to win?
Yeah.
I just want to know who to look at sideways tomorrow.
All right. I'm going to say Cons, you clock in at like 7:30. Dave, like 7:40.
Wow. I'm going to say Cons 6:50, Dave 7:10.
I'm going to say Dave wins simply because it makes my life easier.
I'm going to say Dave wins because I actually believe Dave's going to win. I don't get enough credit for being a White Sox Dave rider.
No, you don't.
I believe in you.
He should.
If I don't break 7, you guys can all fucking. I was going to say kick me in the balls. You can't actually do that. You can all make fun of me on the yak tomorrow.
Can one of us kick you in the balls?
Hey,
No.
One kick in the balls.
No kick in the balls.
I was having the conversation with Kirk because he's our team captain, and he's like, "What do you expect from White Sox Dave?" I was like, he's our wild card. He could be the best player here. I'm a White Sox Dave rider. as I ride or die. You're gonna win tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still kind of working with nothing. I don't know like how the frequency, the pace, the distance that you
Kyle,
guys have been
I
training.
run
Collins has been
5
playing
times
this
a
too mysterious.
That's what I'm saying. So I have no idea. I think you both. I would guess you could muscle out a sub 7 for sure.
Yes, if I don't break 7, like
Someone
I
gets
will
kick you in the
fucking
balls.
kill myself.
Yeah.
You'll
Oh
kill
no,
your-
let's do
kill
kicking the
yourself.
balls instead of killing.
We're not doing a kick.
If you're over 7, you have to go sire a child.
Oh.
You have to become a
You gotta
father.
adopt a child.
Adopt a kid. We'll have the
Adopt
kid there.
a little Asian baby.
Sure.
So what's
Okay.
your prediction?
I guess I'm leaning you now because I think you may have been training more than you let on. But Dave, I need you need to win. Dave.
I need to win.
You better win.
I better fucking win. And here's the other thing.
Oh, here we go.
As much as Connor and I disagree, we do have agreements time to time. Band of Brothers, excellent
Oh, yeah,
show.
great-
we love
great
that
mini.
show.
Taylor Ham.
Yeah. Taylor Ham.
Yeah.
He had a tweet the other day, and I responded to it begrudgingly because I don't like to speak with him. But he said like something to the effect of my high school. I saw my high school buddies a few months back. They called me fat. They fat shamed me, and now I'm down 25 pounds. This was, I mean, clearly he's been doing something to lose weight. So
This was after the challenge.
After the challenge,
But you're still here today
I'm
saying
still
you can
here
beat him.
today. Yeah.
So
here I am.
Water under the bridge.
You ever hear about the time White Sox Dave brought me home a Taylor ham?
No.
Dave, tell him about it.
I snuck a Taylor ham through my luggage, and
Why would
Are you not allowed to
have
bring it?
to.
No.
It gets flagged every time. I've done it before. It gets
Really?
flagged,
Oh,
and then
you've
they
done it
see it, and then they let you.
Oh, maybe
I
it
was-
looks like something else. Okay.
There was one time where he took a picture of the conveyor belt, and there was a Taylor ham just on the conveyor belt at the airport. He's like, "Coming your way, Ed. Been waiting forever for you to try this thing." I was like, "All right, nice, thanks, Dave." Tweet back at him. Like 2 weeks go by, I realized, Dave, I never had the Taylor ham. Where is it? He's like, I ate it all.
It lasted like 2 or 3 days. I don't think it made it through the weekend.
Yeah.
So good.
All right, Kate,
Fair
your
enough.
prediction?
Cons is one of the most competitive people I know, and that is a strong fuel.
So is Dave.
But you're crazy, like I like Charlie Kelly. I picture you're like our office Charlie Kelly.
Yeah.
And so you're a wild card. You brought up a point I forgot. The one time I was walking my kids through the park, and Dave
live
ran
by
by
each other.
us on a pretty big loop. And I was like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" And he was back around. I had like barely turned the corner, and he was passing us again. And I was like, it like shocked me how fast.
But I bet you he
was.
sped up because he saw you. And
Definitely.
When I run on that lap, I pace myself at 7:30 for 3 miles.
He actually sped up because he was running away from the babies.
That's right.
From my
He
kids.
didn't
Oh,
realize he was
gross.
on a
I
track.
have never been anything but an excellent neighbor to Kate's kids.
That's true. That's true. He lets
How-
they
Yeah,
shop
they
with his
play
dog.
with my dog.
Oh, really?
see the naked
Wait,
girl
you
on the
guys
couch?
live that close together?
Yeah,
Kinda, yeah.
How close?
pretty close.
I mean, we
Oh,
see
no.
in the summer fairly regularly
Do you
at the park.
Did you see the naked woman in the shower?
Oh yeah.
No, she's. I know what
He
house
would
she's
know
talking
which
about.
house
Yeah,
it is
I
because
know
it's
it,
very
yeah.
obvious.
Right.
But yeah.
She's told me that story before. Yeah.
So you do run outside of the treadmill, so that's different. You were running at the park.
But I have not timed myself like balls to the wall. I'm like, as soon as I cross that finish line, collapsing a mile since like high school or college or whatever.
Still,
But
that
Kaz is super athletic, but so are you. I don't know.
I'm not super.
Honestly, just for the crazy factor alone, said with respect, I think you but just by a couple. I genuinely think it's going to be like nose to nose.
Okay.
But
Who's
I
meant-
wouldn't be shocked if Cons won, but I think
Who's mentally tougher?
Oh, God.
Me. I've had.
I just want to point something out. When I asked Dave what his percentage was, he hesitated, didn't give an answer. I will 100% win this tomorrow.
You.
Doubt in my mind.
There we go.
There's zero doubt. He has enough doubt. And you know what happens when you have doubt, especially when you're racing someone? You start to chirp your own body.
This
You start
isn't a
to slow
race
down.
against you, it's a
and then
race
as soon
against
as I get out in front of him a little bit, he's going to give up.
I'm so bad.
Dave, you have a 0% chance of winning.
No.
So what?
I would say
you think you're going to win like what 50% chance?
coin flip.
Wow.
Oh, Dave.
All right, Che.
Would you ever
you
get
have to
yourself
win.
in,
I have to win.
Would
Yes,
you ever
I know.
get yourself
I have
into
to
a
win.
situation where you couldn't win?
Well, yeah, Jack McCarthy.
That. Yeah, that was one I
was
probably
bad.
would not win 10 times out of 10.
What about a foot off?
Also lost that.
Yeah, I did lose that.
You lost the foot off.
You won
You're
that-
actually 0-2.
You're 0-2.
And the Bird's Nest Challenge.
Yeah.
You're 0-3.
0-3 in the past 3.
Fuck, you're on a losing.
But he's due. He's due.
Right. He needs. He
You are
needs
due.
this.
Statistically due. All right, Che, TJ, Za.
What makes you mentally tougher than Cons?
What do you think you've done in your life that required more mental toughness?
Have you guys ever Dan, you're a Seinfeld fan, correct?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the episode where George is trying to get the apartment versus the person who?
Yeah.
And they're like, dude, just tell him the George Costanza life story, and they're all like crying in tears. That's what makes me mentally tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have lived through fucking just dog shit.
War.
Okay. Not
or
literal,
or I went to actual war.
Literal.
We could go down that route if you'd like to, but we won't.
I want to.
What's that route?
No, I'm just joking.
All right, Che, Za, TJ, give your prediction.
Dave 637, Cons.
He told me
656.
618. He told me 618 this morning, shaded.
I've updated 637.
Yeah, Cons is
And Cons what, Che?
656.
This was after Con said he's winning 100%.
Yeah, that made me think like Cons is definitely going to win. Because, Dave, you don't even think
that has me lean blowout. Dave's already
50.
doubting himself with 50-50.
And I'm telling you, when you're racing someone that's not just like a straight shot for 100 meters, you have time to let doubt creep in and just say like, shit, I lost.
Are you a track star that's ran a lot of 1 mile races in your adult life?
No, Dave, but what I am and that you are not is an athlete with a competitive edge.
Okay. You're also
Yeah, I got Cons.
in
Cons.
Real talk. You are a father of 2 young kids right now. You don't have the time to keep up with this stuff. Like,
I work out almost 5 days a week.
Oh.
I find the time.
okay.
He did beat Nadu in the runoff too. Dave did.
That was one that was just like stupid. It's like don't even fucking bother.
I'm trying to help you.
Well, yeah, you're right.
What are you guys going to be listening to while you're racing?
I actually have been wondering that. I don't know. I'm thinking about having like a pacer.
A stopwatch?
I'm just gonna put on the Rocky IV soundtrack, No Easy Way Out on repeat.
Or maybe just like what's some 2003 rock?
Okay.
Like some from that era, like some Foo Fighters or something.
Look, even this, he doesn't have an answer. He can't even land on a freaking
Yeah, Dave,
song.
you're not helping
There's
yourself.
just doubt in
Every
he might not know
facet of
what
your
pair of
being
sneakers
has
to wear
doubt.
tomorrow.
That hurt.
Do you have your shoes?
I only have one pair to wear.
What about your whole attire?
Gym shorts, basketball shorts, and a t-shirt.
You don't want to go aerodynamic tight?
Nope. Show up and run.
Last question. Chances for injury.
I'm gonna wake up and do a 30-minute stretch.
Okay. Cons.
I don't think we'll.
I won't get injured.
No, we won't.
I can't speak for him.
It won't be a pull. If anything, it'll be like we trip and break something, which won't happen.
The only thing I'm actually concerned about is being in front of him and him pushing me.
No. That's
which would be great.
No,
I would almost have.
I'm
to
really,
laugh
really
and say,
hoping
you know what?
for that.
You
Wouldn't
deserve
mind
this.
that.
I won't. No, nothing like that.
Okay.
But
the only thing I think is going to actually suck is going to be the wind on the lake.
Yeah.
One more question for Dave
yeah.
since he lives by Kate. Dave, do you ever ride Lime scooters?
I have before, yes. Why?
Interesting. No, I'm just wondering.
Sorry, just to give you the full scouting report, wind off of a body of water. So when I was at school and we did our 2 mile test at school.
What school?
West Point. I had to contend with the wind off the Hudson River because the route was directly on the bank of the river. So I have experience running for time
20
in windy.
fucking years ago.
I still have that experience to call on that you don't. You're underestimating how much this helps the mental aspect.
Okay.
I cannot fucking wait.
Is there a concrete punishment?
This is good.
No, it's bragging rights.
I think there has to be a punishment if you are not sub 7.
That's fair.
Fair?
Yeah.
Antique?
Yeah.
There's got to be something more we could do.
Yeah, there's gotta be more. I genuinely have no idea. I'm like, look at you. I have no idea who's gonna win this. This is like a really good.
I'm excited. I'm so excited.
matchup.
We haven't. It's been a while since we've had like a true one-on. Well, I guess we had Mincy Clemmer. We were thinking about Dave after this. Nick had the idea of doing a rivalry day.
Everybody, we have the setup for Mincy Clemmer, but any 2 rivals.
Yeah, and then I realized I said to Nick it's a great idea. We should do it. But it would just be Dave versus.
You're one side of every rivalry.
Tightest.
All right. Next up,
we have White Sox Dave and Chief.
White Sox Dave and Eddie. All right, boys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sounds good. Thanks.
See you on the lake.
Excited. Oh man.
I don't know.
I did DraftKings. Nick, can you do the New Amsterdam?
Absolutely.
Little handshake.
New Amsterdam Vodka. This episode's brought to you by New Amsterdam Vodka, the official vodka of Barstool Sports. Whether your team just won the game, your buddy just got promoted, you're having an amazing day, you can celebrate your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka. Whether that's with juice, with soda, or a classic New Amsterdam Mule, you can't go wrong. It's also super affordable. This quality literally cannot be beat for the price. So go scoop some up at your local liquor store today. You can find your wins with New Amsterdam Vodka. We were recording the pod this morning, and was Nikki Smokes getting screamed at outside?
He was.
Was uncomfortable? Oh, he did?
Yep.
Damn.
Screamed at by like a man?
Dave. He came back thinking he was getting a champion's welcome. Like, you got a suit.
I knew something was up because I saw him. You know when he does his like skulking around?
Yeah.
He was doing his like sad Charlie Brown walk.
Yeah, he
You know,
was.
I was like, something is afoot.
Was this for a new thing? I feel like
No, it was for the it was
Something
newish. It was
can't
the
really talk about it.
girl college thing.
Oh,
The McAfee thing.
Yeah.
I thought it was a shirt.
No. He got his like bad sued.
Bad sued.
Well, not like there's levels to being sued here where it's like, a DMCA or like a shirt, a copyright shirt. Like, okay, we can handle that. It's like, this is.
Yeah, we heard it through the walls.
Was it that bad?
I think he got some lashes. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, the problem with Nikki Smokes is, and I like him, and I think he really cares about this job, but I think Dave gave him the same speech I've given him, where it's like, if I have to spend 1 second worrying about you, that's
a problem.
A problem. Like I'm at the point in my life where if I have to worry about what Nikki Smokes is doing, I don't need that.
What do you do? What I miss?
He got a suit.
Yeah.
Oh. How?
We'll see. I'm sure on.
So
Nick
the worst thing that can happen to Nikki Smokes career-wise is if you think about him once.
In a bad way.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. If
You
I'm like
worry
sitting on a Saturday and someone texts me like, "Did you see what Nikki Smokes did?" I'm immediately like, "This is too much." This is too much of Nikki Smokes in my brain.
So it was for the Kobe picture?
No.
It was another.
No, that was an old tweet where he was bragging about everything.
I was going to say we're going to get sued 7 times then because he posts that.
Yeah,
every accomplishment.
No, Dave then pulled up the old tweet and was like, and also got a suit. Dunk on him. Yeah. We'll see.
Met his brother this weekend.
Oh.
Smokes? Nikki Smokes is a brother?
Yeah. He's a really nice guy.
Twin?
Tommy?
No, he's older.
Oh.
Came up to me. I'm Nikki Smokes' brother. He was very
He just
normal.
happened to be where you were?
Yeah. And
At the bachelor party?
yeah.
How was that?
It was fun. It's good.
That's a legit that's something I'd be interested in. I had one last night where someone was like, "Do you know Fran?" I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "I went to high school with her." I'm like,
Okay.
"Okay,
Yeah, that's.
I'll tell her."
I'll tell her. Yeah. I'm going to go tell her.
But like saying, "Yeah, Nikki Smokes' brother." That's interesting. So yes, so tell us about the bachelor party. It was Dana's bachelor party.
Dana's bachelor party.
You went Marty's and then Dana's like back-to-back weekends.
Yeah, like a couple weekends in between.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of people.
Yeah, how
we
many?
figured a lot of people.
27.
Oh my God.
You got to narrow that
What
down.
was the living situation?
Love Dana. And I don't know if he booked it or not, but he's not the best Airbnb booker.
Oh no.
So it was like 2 houses next to each other, maybe not in the best neighborhood. And it was
What city?
Fort Lauderdale.
Oh,
Fort Lauderdale. Okay.
And they were like both identical houses, but just like on the opposite sides, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it had 2 pools, a yard, and
So what did you get? So 27.
Yeah, what, did you have like a baseball round robin?
yeah, we had a full NFL.
Just played,
football game,
yeah. Wait, what was your sleeping situation?
Yeah, 3 guys to a bed.
Did you meet every guy?
You couldn't.
No.
Like there was a point where the house was full, the backyard was full, and he's like, "Yeah, 10 more guys are coming tomorrow." I was like, "What? 10 more?"
27.
Yes.
So there's guys you don't even know.
Definitely. 1,000%. Like, because you can't, at what point are you?
Sleeping
How
like
many
the grandparents
factions
in Willy
were there?
Wonka.
Was it just high school Barstool or was it high school college Barstool?
So Barstool was definitely the most undermanned. There was only 3 of us, me, Marty, and Tommy Smokes. And I think college was the majority.
Got it.
So, and then like maybe some grammar school guys. Like
Cousins?
Did you meet his boy Flip that got raped in a bog?
I did meet Flip.
Whoa!
We talked about that.
No way.
We did talk to Flip about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how'd you guys go to dinner?
Is he bulimic?
Well,
Eating spaghetti.
I saw him after the meal doing some stuff.
Okay, yeah.
How'd you guys go to dinner?
So Marty he knew a chef down there from New York, and he was able to kind of get us in and like private, like get like a little private room.
That was the only
So
dinner?
all 27 of you were in one room at the same time.
I think we were all in the yard at one time. The one room would not have been possible in the house we were given.
Got it.
But at the restaurant.
Yes, we were.
And what was the sleeping situation? Bunk beds?
Yeah, we were in like really small bunk beds. Me, Tommy, Marty, and then there was another like a guy from his hometown, like his neighbor or something. And
he was inviting neighbors.
That's crazy.
Like his fiance's neighbor or something like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, better.
Yes, exactly. And we were in like the smallest bunk beds, no demand, but made it work. It felt like we were like injured every time we woke up, but it's fine.
Did Dana do anything cool?
So here's where like you kind of learn, like you untangle like the yarn of Dana. His buddy pissed himself at dinner.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Yeah.
At dinner, at the dinner table, when there's a bathroom at the restaurant.
Yeah, he was so drunk he peed himself. At dinner. It's like, all right.
At what point of the dinner was the piss?
It was post apps before entree.
Wow. I've had someone puke themselves at dinner at a
bachelor party.
Yeah,
But
that was bad.
you would think that would be an end of dinner thing.
Mid dinner, pissed his pants.
It wasn't even mid dinner. It was
Yeah.
after the apps.
Yeah.
Pre-entree.
Did you see it coming, or was it like he played it well?
He was at the opposite table of me, and at one point, all four of his buddies got up in like a panic. I was like, "Oh my god, did this guy just like chip his tooth? Like, are we looking for?"
You thought it was chipped tooth?
I didn't know. It was like it was.
Chip his tooth?
It was a frenzy. Like they were like I was like, is he like having a heart attack? What's going on? And then they like take him out, and then they like all come back in. They're like, put the napkin back on. Everyone's like calm. Like, what happened?
Take him out.
Yeah, they took him out of the
So
restaurant.
like he didn't know he was peeing his
No,
pants.
he didn't know.
Oh, he was that.
And they took him home,
They took him home. Yeah.
and then they came
hosed
back
him
and
down.
like he pissed
I
himself.
think maybe one of them took him home, or maybe they tossed him in an Uber. I believe one, but people came back at the end, and we're like, "What?" He says, "Yeah, I just looked at his pants, and they were all soaking wet."
Oh
And
my god! Like a
got him out.
baby.
Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, they were like new with protocol. Like how to get a
So
guy out."
that's happened before.
Yeah,
Oh my
exactly.
god!
Straight to the koala care in the bathroom.
Yeah, an adult on that thing.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
But I will say though, out of all the 27 that I had FaceTime with, mostly all really good guys, and that's hard.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
So 27 at the bachelor party. How many groomsmen does he have?
I don't think that many. To be honest, I didn't
That's
ask,
a big
but
jump.
it's not nearly close to that. I don't think.
Jesus, 27.
Did you guys do any activities? Like you all got on a giant boat together, or
It would sink.
Yeah, I think we were
Yeah.
Go down.
we were maxed out. I think dinner and golf were like that's it. Then
Oh, you golfed?
we golfed too. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, and then he did the jersey thing on Saturday. Yeah, he wanted everyone to bring a throwback jersey
And everyone
to wear out in the wild. Yeah.
And what did you bring?
27 dudes walking into a bar with throwback
You have
jerseys.
pictures of it?
Would be the worst. Oh,
Dana was snapping photos at one point. I don't know if he ever pieced it together because he was so drunk. I don't know if he got everyone, but that was his like. He texted in the group. He's like, guys, like, there's really only one thing I want, and it's just I want a group of all of us just rolling around at bars in jerseys.
That's awesome.
who'd you wear?
I wore a USA Barkley jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, because I actually, they were nice enough. Fanatics hit me up. They're like, hey, we'll send you one. And then it got there early. I was like, Dana, can you hit up the Airbnb and be like, hey, like, can you put this aside? He never did it, so it got stolen. Yeah, so thankfully I brought a backup. Yeah, it was fun.
What did Tommy wear?
Tommy wore,
Caitlin Clark.
Probably.
yeah, I can't remember what Tommy wore.
He posted it. I forgot what it was too, though.
Yeah.
It's probably
How was Tommy?
Tommy was good. Tommy was Tommy's always, he's just prowling around. That's just,
Oh, he was crawling. He's prowling.
Tommy fucked?
Ah,
Yeah, Tommy.
He had to.
Guaranteed. All he does.
Oh,
is
by the
fuck.
way, did you guys see? What is this?
Fried chicken and
Oh.
chicken and waffles.
Oh my God. Who'd you cook with?
I'll have it in a second.
okay, thank you.
Oh no, I can't.
okay. Thank
Oh,
you.
they did a brunch?
They did, yeah.
That's pretty good. Did you guys see Donnie?
It's a new look.
Oh, you have a
Oh,
goatee.
that's good.
Oh, cool.
That looks
Nice.
great.
And it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does look cool.
Probably looks awesome on your motorcycle.
It's becoming a problem. There's a line that it's like I can't. I look like a criminal.
Well, you're wearing a vest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
this whole look is
yeah.
cool.
Wait, who was in the champions?
Guy.
It was Whitney, Jeff, Kirk, and
Just those three.
oh,
Whitney got to pick as he won
The last one. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
He did fried chicken and waffles, steak, eggs, bacon. Did a lot.
Wow.
There's a lot of there's extra food, so I'll leave this.
Okay, yeah.
You guys
can
want
leave it in here. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, chef.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you,
Smells
Donnie.
good.
Thank you, chef. It smells really good.
Smells great.
Kate, that dude stole your video 1 for 1.
Yeah.
I know.
Insane.
He deleted it.
I saw that.
He took it down, but you saw it and responded.
I said I don't care. I said I don't give a shit.
That girl too in the video. She I think she's an OnlyFans girl.
Really?
Yes,
think?
we actually on our pod, Danny. That's the girl that Hannah Tran got in some beef with.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they got
Oh.
some beef from like. Yeah,
If
there
Hannah has beef with her, then I have
Yeah,
beef
there
with
was-
her. Fuck that girl then.
Right,
Never
that's
mind. I
her.
do care. I am mad.
What was the beef?
They went to college together.
Yeah, I think she fucked Hannah's
Yeah.
boyfriend or something.
Oh.
But yeah, that girl really thought no one else saw that video. It has millions and millions of views. Obviously, they're gonna know right away that she's
Yeah.
copying you.
Yeah, people were tagging me in it.
They didn't
all
even
morning.
go to in front of a school.
Right.
No, they were. That's why I wasn't. I was like, oh, it's obviously like a parody of mine. I don't.
No,
I
they
don't-
No.
Not a parody.
No.
That's not what a parody
They
is.
just
Going
took
bar
the
for
script.
bar is not a parody. A
I thought
parody
it
would
was.
be like some of these guys, fingered me, and then like the girl like goes and starts sucking a dick on camera.
Or the dudes walk out with giant prosthetic fingers.
Yeah, right.
I didn't
Yeah.
get to listen to it. Did she say the fingering thing?
Yes.
Same line.
She could have at least been like, "Fucked me," and you're dropping me off
Yeah.
at like, a friend's house, not
1 for
high school.
1.
I think I'm dead inside because I felt nothing. I've had big accounts reach out and be like, "Hey, can we use your video? Or is it licensed or anything?" I'm like, "Nope, you can have it." Like, I just don't care.
Yeah.
There's something wrong
What
with
the
me.
hell? What's the point of Katie money grabs? You need to get money for this.
At least your face is in it. It would be different. Like that was different. That was stolen. If somebody
Yeah.
reposts it,
Do we still have it, TJ?
No, he took it down everywhere.
Everywhere?
Yeah, big
Oh.
account though. That's like he's a very big.
Sherdley's
aren't
a
they like
fucking legend.
He's massive.
Aren't they like a business? Is that their formula to just do that and hope for the
They
best?
do like
A lot of people do
videos that appear as Snapchats but are actually staged videos.
but and also stolen.
I actually
Probably
kind
a
of
lot of times.
can see that getting parodied as a porn. Now that you say that, but
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be hot.
Oh,
That'd
I
be
could see
really
that happening.
fucking
That'd be
hot.
really hot.
give me 10% if that happens.
If it was like, oh, some of these people fingered me in high school, and this a chick.
Oh.
Yeah, that would be a good parody.
I think it's possible.
There was a chick fingering a chick.
I didn't even think that could be done.
Oh my god,
Holy shit.
so hot.
Next video, Kate.
Kate Rose.
That's I've heard from more people from my past than it's like reconnected me with a lot of old friends who saw it out of the woodwork and were like,
It's great that that's what you're known for.
yeah.
It's cool like to see like people they get that one huge viral video. Like I want people to like yell at Sass and tell them to do the point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point at yourself.
Come over here and get fingered.
Yeah, right. We bless you.
The bummer is like my cousins' kids who are like early teens now are like, we saw that video. I'm like, oh, sorry. Looking forward to the shore this year. But
You just gotta have Pat finger you in front of him.
we're friends again, so
Got it.
we're almost there. We're almost there.
Like you saw the video. You want to see the whole thing?
Well, you should do the continued and like it's Pat sitting there. He's like, "Wait, get back in here," and then he fingers you.
Yeah.
Part 2.
Or he puts a Band-Aid over your vagina.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. That's
Let's
good.
go to Katie.
Leave your
Moneygrass
pussy in the car.
OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yep.
I don't. Never mind. I guess that's what a tampon is. I was like, why don't they just put a Band-Aid
Over
in
top.
Period.
Yeah, just patch it up. Yeah.
It is just.
I think a pad is like
wound. Bleeding.
You got to do the Diva Cup.
Oh,
where it's at.
I shouldn't have said this.
No,
I shouldn't.
don't explain.
Yeah.
Did you
You
guys know
take
the-
this little rubbery cup.
No.
It goes up into your vaginal canal. It collects the blood. It pools in there, and then you just pull it out. Yeah, there it is.
Oh.
It collects it like a little cup.
And it's is it
You
sanitary?
yank that sucker out. You dump it. You can put it in the dishwasher if you want. I guess I would.
Ah.
I'm more of a free bleeder.
Yeah,
I
is
just
that a
let
big
it roll.
movement?
That is because there's like women who free bleed during marathons now. Which I get because you don't want a string or a pad chafing you. I guess you just got to free bleed it out.
Ugh.
Something to think about.
How do you decide? Are you team pad or
Is it like
tampon?
picking a starter Pokemon?
I feel like you are either one or the other. It depends on the flow, gentlemen. It depends on
Is it ever
the
both
vibe. Yeah, oh yeah.
What, you had to both?
Oh, are you kidding?
Oh,
for extra
Fellas.
measures?
Did you guys know the pad goes on the
Slaughterhouse.
underwear?
Huh?
Yeah, was it you that asked me that, and I was stunned you didn't know?
Pad goes what?
Explain how you thought.
I thought you kind of stuck it to yourself.
Yes,
That's
thank
what he
you.
thought.
Yeah,
Shut up.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Where does the pad go?
So did
On the
I.
underwear. Eddie thought you stuck the pad to
I thought you had
yourself.
adhered it to yourself.
No, are you kidding?
Well, so you're just accepting all the blood getting on the underwear then?
On
no,
the
you put
outside of the
pad-
underwear?
You put the pad in the underwear like a boat.
But there's no way
Oh,
it catches everything.
That's why they have wings that wrap around.
I thought you meant on the outside of the underwear. So it's
Me
still in
too.
the underwear between yourself and the underwear.
Yes.
In the underwear,
Yeah.
not under it.
That's what I thought you just.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were saying.
I can fathom that.
Yeah.
See, not many
People don't know,
that. Yeah.
right? People don't know. The ones you wear to bed are as long as a CVS receipt.
Oh,
The ones you wear to bed.
And long.
Yeah.
Why long?
Long
Because you're laying
It goes like down
down.
to your
There's
ankle?
blood
Do you
going
think-
everywhere.
do you think Big Cat knew?
No.
Oh, you have to, when you lay down, you have to wear a longer one.
You have a
Because you're
sleeping
laying
pad?
down. Where do you think the blood? It's
I never thought it was like
gravity.
Pads.
Put a towel down.
What do you?
The office is bumping.
It
Yes,
is.
there's a good energy in here.
Also, White Sox Dave, very locked in. I just walked out to grab a water and take a piss, and was just standing there looking angry, with his tucked in polo, just not wearing the right color. I was like, "Where's your green polo?" He's like, "Oh yeah." All right.
I fear that he's close to being back.
I think we've reawoke. Like the fact that we have this race tomorrow. Like he is. It's everything I wanted when it crossed my desk that we had lost him.
The stars really align. Like the fact
Yeah.
Cons is here. Cons
Yeah.
would never be here.
Yeah.
Or any other circle.
I'm completely unsure how this race is gonna go.
That's on paper. It's cons.
Dave.
But once you know Dave's aura,
Yeah.
you're like,
I might be wrong, but just Dave.
He might be. He's got mad at me twice this week already.
Really?
Yeah.
But what?
Well, yesterday we went to the Green Thumb Weed Factory,
Yeah.
and like they were like having us do social, and he got one of the huge bags of weed. He's like, "Hey, get a picture of me cradling it," and he was like cradling it, like it was just a funny visual, And I laughed. He's like, "What's so funny?"
Oh my god! What, do you want to
That
look
was gonna cool.
Wait, yeah.
What?
What? If he's cradling it, isn't that supposed to be funny?
That's what I thought. But
He was just genuinely cradling it.
yeah, he was genuinely crazy. He's like, "Hey, get a picture of me like sleeping on it, like a baby." I was like, "Hey, like that's funny." It's like Harold and Kumar. He's like, "I don't get it."
Just I consider myself pretty good at reading people. This fucking guy, you can't get because I've seen him this confident and then just lose. See, I can't.
Yeah, it's a
I
wild
can't.
It's
judge.
way easier to visualize him losing this, I think.
but he's fat. He is fast.
He is. He is.
He's fast.
But is he fast like a cheetah or fast like what's an animal that runs for a long time?
He's forced?
I'm worried that he's going to burn himself out.
I am too.
Do you think that was false confidence by Cons?
I think he definitely fluffs himself up a little bit.
I think he's playing a
I
mental
think
game
he's playing
already.
I think he's playing a mental game.
What's the best case scenario of this race?
Blowout.
Who wins? And
No.
That Cons wins,
A
but
Dave
that Dave
blowout?
gets the time he
No,
wants.
the Dave pushes Cons.
Oh yeah, fight. A fight.
And it's,
Having that be a real fear of Cons is hilarious.
Dave wins by the end of his shoe.
Yeah, he pushes him right down the
Yes, he gets vindication for the giant shoe.
Yeah.
I hope it's really close.
I thought there was an interesting thing that Khan said where he said if he's able to pass Dave, in which that makes me think he doesn't think he's going to start with lead. I think whoever starts the lead is going to win this.
I thought he meant like lap.
But I think he knows Dave's gonna not have the same strategy and just go hard right out of the paint.
He will.
But then he thinks Dave will tuck her out. But will Dave tuck her out?
I just hope it's very competitive.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow out.
I don't know if Cons just keeps lapping Dave, chip getting in his
That
ear.
would be funny.
I
Dave's
don't think
running
there's
as hard
anything
as
that
he
can go wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, best case would be, I guess Dave beats him, but they still both go over 7 because then Dave still has to.
Oh,
punishment.
yeah, we got to hit him in the balls.
Yep.
I want Dave to come out of this really confident, so I guess win.
Yeah.
Yeah, confident Dave keeps us going.
Well, he was already spinning it like you said he would. That he, even if he loses, he will have won if he beats his time. He said out loud, he's like, "I'm racing against myself."
Yeah, he's not saying it's a one-on-one race.
Yeah, we've done like field goal challenges and like he's failed them, but he went into it being like, "Oh, I could do this no problem." And after he's like, "What? Like I'm not a kicker."
Yeah, I still did 7 out of 10. That's good. It's like, well, the challenge was 8, Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
He's got that mental excuse game down pat.
he does.
TJ, how was San Antonio?
I Honestly, a lot better than I was expecting it to be. I don't know.
Oh.
I had kind of low expectations for this trip, but I had a lot of fun. I thought it was fun. How did everything go here? Everything was fine while I was gone? or-
Smooth.
Oh yeah, no problem, no
Yeah, no
technicalities.
technicals, no Lucas. I think Lucas is still looking up a video we're trying to watch.
Yeah, unrelated, I guess. Yeah, it's time to talk contract, I guess.
Yeah, we got a 20-year one.
I don't
ready
have
for you.
one, so it might be time to get one.
Yeah. He tried his best. He's just so detestable.
Right.
He really is.
Yeah.
Nobody likes
It's
him.
so funny. But he doesn't care
No.
that no one likes him because if you ask him, you're like, are you likable? He's like, no.
Yeah.
He'll admit it. He'll be like, yeah, I'm not very likable.
Yeah, like he was just born that way.
Yeah.
But that makes me like him. That he's so fine being hated.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
confident in his.
No, but he's like really sad about being unlikable, but does nothing to try to be likable.
Right. And I don't hate him. I just don't like him.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference.
Yeah.
Not a guy you get a beer with.
No.
But he brings it on himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just is.
Like I rewatched that antique for a shitload of flour 2 weeks ago.
Thank you for getting
Good-
it right.
good save.
Yeah.
Sorry. Thank you. And like, the worst part is getting in your nose.
Yeah.
I watched. He threw it up.
Yeah.
Like he made sure someone in my nose.
Yeah. Big time.
It's mean.
I'm excited to see you out on the track for some correspondence, Eddie.
What's the
You have to-
weather?
when you get back tomorrow, you got to come right in.
Yeah, for sure.
Where's the track, Eddie? Which one?
It's
Don't say it out loud.
Don't say it out loud.
You're
Good
right.
point.
Do not say it out
We
loud.
should talk off camera.
46 degrees. Not bad. Overcast.
It's good running weather.
Yeah, they're
They'll
going
be
to be fine.
What's the wind?
We're
That's
getting back into the 60s and 50s next week. I think we're going to finally break through.
Is Brandon at Augusta?
He is, but we're not allowed to talk about the big pencil
No, I know.
because people are mad.
That's fine.
Why?
We talked
about it too much.
We talked about it too much.
What can you
We
do?
do a show every day for 2 hours. We did a riff for 4 days. It's too much.
About the pencil.
Yeah.
That is a long time to go on
It's so
about
much.
it.
So much.
It was a lot of.
We were in love.
Yeah.
I mean, the Joey Avery one was hilarious at the end, but too much.
Too much. Too big.
Too big.
Too big.
If it
of-
was smaller,
too
I
big.
think people would be
Yeah.
fine with us talking about it.
Mhm.
It's too intimidating.
That's what it is.
It's not like we have like 100 that we have to still sell.
Yeah.
Trent
I know.
is here. If anybody wants to wrap him around their waist and urinate themselves.
Oh yeah, an actual Trent. is
Actual
here.
Trent.
Wait, what?
That's what Doug tried to
Doug
do when you were
could.
gone.
Doug.
Oh,
stage
yeah,
fright.
that's right. I missed that. Yeah. Yeah, we have everyone. Trent, Riggs, Frankie. It's the whole.
It's a buzz.
It's
I was
a
excited to
buzz.
get here this morning.
Vibs.
I like
Yeah.
when everybody's here.
John Rich.
John Rich.
Rich.
Casey's here somewhere.
KB not practicing.
Oh, come on.
There goes Jeff D. Lowe on a mission.
What are we doing with all
About
this
to stand
stuff
for
when it's done?
disappointed.
I think we have it stored. This is all from last year.
Yeah, it
But
is.
with like
bought
new
this.
accoutrements.
Yeah. It's a better course. Oh, shit. They're practicing.
I'm so sad I'm not in it. I love mini golf.
I know I
Yeah.
have FOMO.
Puttery was so hard. Did you do it? Anybody here do it?
I
what?
was
Puttery, the qualifier?
I
Oh yeah.
I was given an exemption.
was it, so when I hit 5 hole-in-ones in a row, was that like rare?
Yeah.
Yes,
Did?
that was rare. Yes.
You have 5 in
KB
a
was
row.
on
What?
fire.
Jesus Christ, Kyle.
Kyle, now I understand why you're not
But
practicing.
they were straight shots.
That good?
Like it was just
You're
hit it
that
into
good?
the hole.
That's what most putting is.
And he was like very nonchalant about it too. You weren't like taking a ton of time and lying. You were just kind of like bloop, hole in one.
Because there was no pressure.
People were like 40 over.
Yeah. Let's do this dub ad. Nick, Kyle, you ready?
Oh yeah. Well, no.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys remember that Nancy Pelosi stock tracker, but we just found a different portfolio tracking Nancy Pelosi's trades that has a ridiculous track record, something like 90% returns for 2024. So just so you know, the S&P 500 returned 24% last year, and the portfolio trades automatically on this app called Dub. There's a bunch of other portfolios tracking Buffett, other politicians, and even influencers.
That's right. We decided to reach out to Dub to run an official Yak investing competition on the app. All of us have a few $1,000s to copy portfolios with, and the person with the highest returns gets to keep everybody's money.
The app is also running an investing competition with $100K in cash prizes. Investors can win $30,000 for the highest returns, and students have a shot at a $10,000 scholarship too.
Time for the fine print. Let's go. Dub is owned and operated by Dasta Incorporated. Advisory services provided by Dasta Investments, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Past performance does not guarantee future results, and investors should consider their own investment goals, risk tolerance, and financial situation before investing. Barstool Sports is paid for promoting this ad. Since you can now just copy some politicians, the house doesn't have to be the only one winning with you with the Dub app. The house doesn't always have to win when you invest with the Dub app. You don't need investing degenerates on Reddit anymore. You can just copy people with transparent portfolio performances on the Dub app. These politicians are making their own playbook, and if you can't beat them, might as well join them. Also, the stock market's back.
Is it back?
It's back.
Let's go.
Oh, okay, great.
He paused a bunch of tariffs, and I looked at the app, and it's just all green.
We're back.
We're back.
Great timing.
Way to win, guys.
Good.
We fucking did it.
Did it again.
We did it.
Did it again.
Dub.
Are you guys outside of Dub? Are you guys in the market?
Tiny bit.
Yeah.
I play the market.
I took a hit. It was painful to look at.
Yeah.
It's shocking. I actually do save money from time to time.
Yeah.
Squirrel it away.
That's why you got to buy Pokemon cards. They only
That's
go
what
up.
I should have been
They only
doing.
go up.
I just have a bunch of people emailing me being like, "Don't worry, it's going to be fine."
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's like one of those things that when people tell you it's going to be fine over and over, you're like, "Wait, is it fine?
Yeah.
Why are you saying this?"
You're making me think it was worse.
Yeah. Like, holy shit.
Like
What's
heavy
wrong?
into one stock, and my buddy told me to get into it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to look at what I have, so
That's probably for the best.
yeah. Because I probably would have panicked. So
You would have suicided.
I would have cashed out.
Oh, yeah.
Cash me out.
Can you invest in other countries' stock markets?
Yeah, you can do like international. Yeah.
Don't ask me. I just said I can't even. I don't even know
Open
what
the
I
app.
own. Anyone?
Yeah, I think you can.
That'd be cool.
I got to figure out this country's first before I go
Yeah.
international.
Yeah.
What isn't that like? Don't a lot of people buy like Alibaba because it's
Yeah.
yeah
But we buy it like
here.
here.
Yeah.
I wish I was smart enough to know, like, there's been little companies from the ground floor where I'm like, I want to invest in this, but I never know how. Like, there's this smoothie company that I fell in love with in Jersey. And now, 2 years later, and I was like, how do I invest in this? They're fucking everywhere. And I'm like,
Really?
"See, how the fuck?"
Damn. And we have a smoothie.
I think
expert
Ebo
here.
is a finance guy.
Is
Because
he?
he was making fun of guys that weren't financially literate and had everything in their savings. And I pretended to laugh along, but deep down I was like, what?
He's always talking about how many credit cards he has, how many he seems to be massively literate on what
Yeah.
to do with his money. I don't know how he did that.
That's where I'm dumb. I have one credit card, and it's with Navy Federal, and I've never cashed in. You know, you get,
Whoa!
Hey, what's up, buddy? Come on in here.
Oh my God.
Ghost of Christmas
is.
Past.
Hell yes.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Long time no see, everybody. How are we?
here for our
Old
date.
Stinky McGee.
What's up?
How's Florida?
Hey.
Awesome.
You been sweating?
You don't have to say awesome.
I love it.
But you could do a little remorse. For
I do.
not
I
being
miss you
with
guys,
us. Nah,
obviously.
see that doesn't.
See,
feel-
people have been asking me, like, do you miss us? Obviously, the answer is yes.
Yeah, but so when
But
someone
life
says
is good.
how's Florida, like I would have been like, it's great, but I miss you guys.
I do miss you guys a lot,
I don't believe it.
but life is good.
How's the scene down there?
I met some nice people at the dog park,
Mm-hmm.
so I've been hanging out with them.
Any chicks?
A couple.
A couple?
Couple chicks.
Yeah, you've banged a couple.
Yeah,
chicks.
you banged them?
No.
So Gruden scared you straight finally.
I have a date next week.
Oh, what's his name?
But it'll be fun. I'm excited.
Where are you taking her?
She picked the place. I have no idea where we're going.
Do you
I
think
like that?
does she wear Barstool at all?
I would assume so. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't talked. I met her.
Would
friends
you
at a
be
bar and they said-
disappointed if you don't fuck her after this date?
No.
Wait,
But
you
you
met
pl-
her friends at a bar, and they were like, we have the perfect girl for you?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
That's promising.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for you, man. Do you have like dude friends down there?
Yeah.
Oh, this was very.
Oh, wait, that was you?
Or that was your.
Did you like you liked the juicy ass?
Yeah, that
Oh
was-
no.
I can't keep my account straight.
So when
Wait, so you're the one who did that?
Yeah, that's me.
did you mean to
Oh.
like it
I didn't.
as
I didn't mean to like it
As
in
Gruden?
general, but I definitely liked it on his account.
But do you like it personally?
No, it's a little much for me.
Okay.
So, but you liked it.
Yeah, that
Were you
was,
liking it as Gruden?
That
on
was-
behalf. Were you speaking on behalf of Gruden?
Like, do you know his voice well enough? Would he like that ass?
Yeah. Did you show him that?
no
ass?
comment on that, but I definitely fucked that up.
Did you tell him that you did that?
Yeah, we talked about it the day after. He was like, because his assistant Jeff, who's like been with him for a long time was like, people can see your likes on Instagram. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, oh, that's definitely my bad.
Oh, so but then did you show him the ass?
Yeah,
did he like it?
I'm sure he liked the ass.
You have to like the ass.
So you did nothing wrong.
You know your boss.
It's not
well
illegal
enough.
to like
You
ass.
know
Right.
what cheeks he likes.
Yeah.
But when you showed him the ass, was he like, "Oh, I like that"?
Yeah.
Oh, so then you liked
Which is
it.
cool.
Your job.
But did you unlike it?
No, I haven't gone back and done that.
You should do more.
Well, no, I mean the damage has been done. At this point, what are you gonna do?
You're going crazy with his accounts. Like I noticed John Gruden followed my Cheyenne said
So
what
that's not me.
in TikTok. What?
That's all him. All the followings and all the replies are all
Really?
him.
That makes me feel good.
He's been
He
getting.
followed my
after it.
burner.
Wait, you have a burner TikTok?
Yeah.
What's
Named
funny
what?
about
Cheyenne said what?
What is that?
What happens on
It's
it?
just the username.
But why? But I know
People in
why?
the comments think I'm a girl.
You post as a girl?
I think you can get a point across better.
Wait,
So
what?
do you hop into people's TikTok lives and get them to say shit?
Yeah.
It's Garfield.
Oh, it didn't change. I thought it was Cheyenne said what.
Oh,
it
it's
did. Cheyenne said what?
I
Cheyenne
thought that
says
was
what?
the intern Troy now.
But my phone number is linked to his TikTok account. So you know how like the contacts list will be like people you may know, and it'll like pop up 6 names that you follow your contacts.
Mm-hmm.
Every single person that he follows on TikTok, I've like spoken to at one point in my life. It's just all my friends because he has no idea how it works.
Okay.
So he's going through and just following everybody in my contacts lists.
Are these Kyle's likes?
Well, get off of my account.
Wait, you reposted the bird?
I didn't know that was a repost.
What did you mean to do?
Just like it.
You guys also seem to think that Cane's has the best honey mustard?
But I did that.
God, what?
Easy. I didn't know I reposted that. Get out of there. No, people-
Why is Garfield the picture?
just like, just good. I don't know. Jesus Christ.
Are you getting a lot of followers on intern Troy right now?
It's gonna blow up my spot.
Was his assistant bad?
Jeff?
Yeah.
No, but he was just like, like FYI. If people could see that.
That's so funny. I love it. There he is.
How long are you here for,
Asses.
Jake?
We're here today, tomorrow. Then we're going to head up to Northwestern Friday morning and say hi to that football team up there. And then we're going to go to Madison.
I'm taking him to Madison on Saturday.
Friday night, Saturday, watch
Very
spring
cool.
ball.
Yeah.
And then come back down, fly out Saturday night.
I think you were
He's nervous about that O'Hare fight.
He thinks we're going to miss it.
I kept on explaining to him, coming from Madison to O'Hare is much different than coming from the
Like
city.
half the drive.
Yeah, well, it's still a long drive, but it's not going to be traffic. It's
Right.
going to just be time.
Right.
Which
No,
I know
we'll
that
be
sounds stupid.
We'll be all
That
right.
makes sense.
It made sense what I said.
Did anybody watch QB Class, episode 1?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I noticed.
Great things.
I noticed you guys didn't have any African Americans.
I saw a viral tweet.
Oh, what? What happened?
No black quarterbacks.
Yeah. Jake, is that you?
I would like to be on the record about this, and this is probably the first time any of us have spoken up about this. We reached out to everybody.
I know you did.
Okay.
Also,
for all of you
I
listening,
don't think you were
Cam
actually
Ward-
just
no,
picking
and also
white QBs.
Cam Ward and Shador Sanders are going to be in the first round. They don't have to do this.
correct. It could really only hurt them, which I get them. Jalen Milroe had some scheduling problems, so he couldn't make it. Dylan Gabriel had a thing. He said yes originally, backed out. There was some scheduling stuff. So we asked everybody. These are the guys that can make it. That wanted to be there. So that's kind of what happened. Those are our 6 guys, and we're happy to have them.
Yeah.
Super, super well produced. Really
Awesome.
good.
Yeah.
Please
Super
watch
quality.
tonight, episode 2, after mini golf. Riley Leonard out of Notre Dame.
Oh.
That'll be a good one too.
Is Coach still listening to Young Boy?
Yeah, he's getting on that. And then Darren Waller's new song came out today. We just promoted that.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Fucking banger, actually. Very, very good.
Crushing it.
Very, very good. Top play. Darren
Yeah,
Waller.
I'm excited for Madison. What are you guys? When do you guys are going to go up? I might not go up till after I put my kids to bed. So
Okay, we
but
were
I can
gonna
hook you
leave.
guys up with dinner and everything.
Yeah, we were gonna head over after Northwestern, so probably get there at like 3:30.
What's that? Is it
Okay.
called
He wants to
Tornado
go.
Room?
He wanted to talk to you actually about like one of like the better student bars. He wants to go buy everybody beers and stuff like that.
I got one for him.
So we gotta
Shit, I gotta fucking get. All right, I might try.
we gotta get linked up for
Damn it!
because he went to Indiana and did that. He had a
I
great time.
know. All right. I'll figure that out.
Yeah, that'd be fun though.
I would like to go see that.
Friday night.
Are you afraid any scorned women will be approaching you now that you're back in town?
Nah.
They'll find you.
Connor saw her.
No way.
Yeah, sent me a selfie with them at the bar.
They're together?
No, I mean they were together at the bar. I don't know if they're
like good friends.
hanging out.
Yeah.
She still fucking hates me.
We all do.
As she should. I do want to say this though. I want to say that like I know we all joke and haha, but like the past 3 months have certainly changed my life, and like everybody in this room has definitely helped me get to that point.
Oh, what are you doing?
No, I was thinking about that the other night.
Right now.
I was thinking about that the other
DJ,
night. Like,
roll the end credits.
like
what the fuck is
I
this?
really do appreciate everybody here. Like I have.
All we do is have you on.
I know, but like I didn't.
Yeah.
I
Thank you.
I didn't kind of understand it when I moved down there at the first couple weeks or whatever. But like I've gotten to do some really cool shit, and I have all of you guys to thank. So I thank you for that. Like, that means a lot to me.
Oh man,
You're welcome.
It was awesome, and I've had a really good time. And
It's is it crazy to say that that was the gayest thing you said?
Yeah, no, no, it's not crazy.
No, we miss you a lot, Mouse. Like, you're the best.
You are.
Did you hear what happened to the goalie the first time?
Yeah.
Ryan.
Oh yeah, Ryan.
Yeah, did you feel responsible for that?
I did. Well, also you guys moved it onto the court,
Yeah, that was
that was
the
bad.
Planet
Yeah.
Fitness. Yeah,
so that definitely is like much more dangerous.
much more dangerous. Much more dangerous.
There's no give.
But we're gonna see you a bunch in the fall.
Yeah,
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 you'll be
yeah.
up here all the time.
it's gonna be like I never left.
Well, we don't need that.
Well, that's the one you get. That's it.
You already had like your sappy change life thing. You can almost not come back.
Were you planning that? Like when you were coming into the office today?
I
You're
thought
like, I'm
about
gonna
it
come
last.
on the
I
yak
thought about it
and say
last night.
something.
I saw him writing on his notes app.
I wanted to tell somebody.
You say that because you felt like you came across as unappreciative when you were.
No, but sometimes there's a vibe that I give off of like, oh, you know, like it is what it is, and like things are whatever.
I've never
got
that.
that.
Left.
I
I know.
thought that.
You're overthinking.
And I wanted to make it
Way
clear,
overthinking.
like,
Yeah.
things are great for me.
That's
Well, I mean,
great.
we've had private conversations. Like we're not gonna get sappy on the yak.
We could.
But, like we've
Like
had
this.
private conversations where I'm like, I'm very excited for you. I'm happy. If you had said you were leaving, I would be bummed. But you're staying. You're stayed with Barstool.
Yep.
And remember that time you were.
No, that's not what happened. You want to? I'll tell the whole story. I didn't try to leave.
No, I'm not saying you tried to leave. I'm saying there was another. You got offered something, and we had a good heart to heart.
Yeah, that was nice.
And I think you made the right decision.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that.
Is that company doing well?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, that's smart. Tonight,
Haven't even looked.
Did you Did we publicize this? You got a
No, I got a job offer 2 years ago, and I went to Big Cat. It was a startup. They wanted me to come, a little bigger of a role and like a little more money, whatever. But I went to Dan and I was like, hey, like you were early at Barstool, like that was sort of a startup at the time, and like, what do you think? Just like I was like, I don't want to leave. Like I'm not asking for more money, but like I want your advice as a guy who's done this before. Like, what do you think? And he was very open and honest and was, I think you should stick it out.
Would you have to move?
It would have been a remote gig. Like I kind of
Yeah, I told him I was like, you should explore it, but you actually ended up getting more money here, which was good. Which was also awesome.
Which was awesome. Thank you.
But it was like I was like, explore it, but also it depends on who the guys are. Like you have to really believe in the people if you're going to a startup, because if you don't work well with a startup, it's like 3-4 people. If one of the guys you don't like or you don't believe in him, you're fucked.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, you look where you are now.
Yeah. No, life.
I think you made the right choice.
I would guess to say, and I haven't talked to Jake about this, but are you the brains behind the box openings?
I mean, I definitely am not obviously like the guy that makes them good, but like, so the way those happened was we had Jason Candle, who's the head coach of Toledo, came down and he did some film study with Coach, and as like a thank you, he sent down a box, and he was basically going to open up the box of merch and whatever. And I was like, well, let's film it. And I remember Dave did the box openings during COVID, and I said, let's just film it and put it out. And he could not open that fucking box to save his life. And that is kind of what I think makes them fun. So then we had another kid coming in to do some film study. Corey Kiner plays running back at Cincinnati. He was like, well, if Toledo sent you a box, like we'll get you a box. And they sent a bigger box, and he couldn't open that box. So then that sort of spiraled into me being like, all right, you can send us stuff and we'll open it.
Have you gotten, I know there's been at least 3 teams that have hit me up. Have you gotten any of those boxes?
Do you want to name the teams?
Well, the Bears.
Oh, no NFL.
Oh, okay.
Besides the Jags have come yet.
All right, so because every time someone's asked me for the address, I say I'll give you the address, but you have to make the box impossible.
Impossible. That's I add that to every.
I'm like, I actually think I told the Bears, I was like, send it in a safe.
You should see the back.
Like if you just open a box and it's a safe, you just don't know
crack the code.
There's a bedroom in the office in the back. It's like an office space with a bed. And you should see the amount of boxes that have been unopened just sitting back there.
That's hilarious.
We probably have 65 unopened boxes.
Really?
Man.
And 4
Are
to
you
5
getting any
show
trickle
up.
down gear?
I take something from every box.
Yeah.
I'm the only other person in the office that wears an XL.
Quiggs back at Barstool is going to be on speed dial. Hey, coach, give me that stuff. You get nothing, Quiggs.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm never going to buy clothes again.
That's
You're
nice.
gonna be team issued gear.
I have every possible combination of stuff.
You only have one pair of jeans, right?
Yep. I don't need more pants anymore. It's too hot.
Wow.
The dream.
Wow.
That was a flex.
Yeah. How close are you to the beach?
It's far. It's like 45 minutes.
Oh.
So yeah,
I could have never imagined
inland.
that.
But downtown Tampa's cool. I would recommend it. The women's Final Four was just there, so it's pretty busy. But it's all brand new. It's all like the last 5 years. Everything's been being built. My building's brand new. It opened in July. It's very cool.
A lot of northeastern dudes.
Honestly, not as much as I would have thought. That's what I heard about kind of South Florida. Is it's a lot of transplants. It's a lot more Floridians than I expected.
Floridians.
Are you? Have you made guy friends? Do you have a crew of boys?
Yeah, I have a really good buddy now.
What's his name?
Michael. Shout out Michael.
Michael.
He works at.
Is that? Do we?
Wait a minute. Why does that ring a bell?
Michael.
This is gonna be a gay thing.
No.
No. Mouth stuff, Michael.
Is it mouth stuff, Michael?
Is it mouth stuff, Michael? He only does mouth stuff.
Yeah. Nice guys. Michael, and then
it doesn't hit the same.
No,
it's really
because
just
he
a
doesn't
brand.
care. If
Yeah.
Brandon didn't care, we would have done it once.
Now wait a minute. What kind of friends?
Malisek, I applaud you because I don't know how to make friends that I don't work with.
No.
So I didn't either until I moved to Tampa.
Right, but you figured it out.
But having the dog is a huge help.
I think the first new friend I made was like 2012.
Wow.
Non-work.
Yeah, I got my boy Greg here.
Oh, you got a Greg?
You want him?
Greg. I got a Greg from way back.
I'll share him.
No, I already got a Greg.
Okay. When was the last time you saw your Greg?
It's probably been about 4 months.
Okay, you're good.
He doesn't live here.
I'd be willing to share. I shared him with Kyle.
If I get Greg,
I don't need friends. I like being cool with dudes. I can't commit
about
to a
Maresh?
friend.
Well, he's a coworker.
He works
But
here.
wasn't he not?
Well, no,
Yeah.
but now he's coworker first.
Ruined.
If I do have like some moments where I'm like, man, I wish I had a Greg, I'll hit you up.
Oh, yeah.
I like that, Kyle. I like being cool with dudes.
It's just too much of a commitment. Like I just can't hang out with you on a regular basis.
Right.
But I don't think dudes now are asking for that.
Then what would they want?
Hang out on a semi-regular.
But that's the problem with getting new friends is that you have to establish a friendship. You got to hang out with them. What would you say, like 5 or 6 times to officially be like, we're gonna make this official. We're friends. That's a lot of times.
I think dudes can do it a few times, twice.
3?
What's the last dude phone number you saved in your phone?
Oh man, I do. St. Patty's Day. One of my gym buddies.
Oh hell yes.
Yeah.
But you do want friends to watch the game with.
Yeah, but that's the other thing is I watch the games here.
Yes.
Yeah. Damn.
Steven, can you do the Steven Singer ad?
Of course.
And then we should wrap up and get ready for mini golf.
Shit.
Do you guys call your mom every day or just on special occasions or once in a blue moon? Steven Singer Jewelers wants to help you tell the moms in your life every single day how you appreciate how they are. Introducing their brand new limited edition 24 karat gold dipped blue moon rose for Mother's Day. Skip the flowers that die in a week. Steven Singer Jewelers signature gold dip roses are real roses dipped in 24 karat gold and are guaranteed to last a lifetime. Give her something she can look forward to and remember about how she's loved all year long. A picture as brilliantly as a beautiful bright blue rose with diamond-like sparkles. This forever gift, real long stem 24 karat gold dip rose, has Steven's full lifetime guarantee. It comes to you in an impressive gift box and its own personalized Mother's Day note. An awesome idea for Mother's Day. Order now exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com. Hurry because these will not be restocked and supply is limited. Shipping is always complimentary. That means free. Nothing says I love you like real, authentic Steven Singer 24 karat gold dip rose that lasts forever. Only available from Steven Singer Jewelers in Philly or online at IHateStevenSinger.com.
Malisek, thank you.
Hey guys,
you're the best.
Please watch Riley Leonard's QB class tonight, right after the first round of mini golf.
Are they going on a date, those two? Kate?
I should have hit you up about it.
Oh shit,
I
yeah.
figured you'd be busy. If you have any free time, let me know.
Fuck.
Figure
To prepare
something
for your next date next week.
Can we Can we do lunch tomorrow?
out. I would love that.
Lunch
Yes,
date?
let's do it.
Yeah, cool.
Also, your last QB is from my rival high school and was friends with my cousin's son. I just wanted to make that a
You're doing the thing that I just said about the guy.
that's
who's like,
one of the
hey,
who cares.
You know, Fran.
Let him know.
I know, man. I didn't do it. Also, my son wore the Magic Merlin.
Nice.
So
yeah,
that was a personal thing that not for the show. And I ruined it.
Was what rival? Phoenixville?
Downingtown.
West?
East?
He went to Downingtown West.
West.
Yeah.
Both Downingtowns were our big rivals.
How was the sleep suit? Worked?
Worked for a short amount of time, but just as long as I needed it to.
Nice.
They can't wear it once they start flipping. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
You guys
Tell
know
me
how it
about
is.
Turtle on its back. Like,
Tell me about it, Kate.
Don't tell White Sox Dave.
He could probably still
He
fit
hates kids. That was crazy. Just be like,
Yeah.
you're a father, and it's the worst.
That's why I was like, I know what he's about to say.
that was all he had too.
That was a guy.
Oh, yeah.
That was a guy who was reaching for his wallet and realized
Yeah.
he had nothing in there.
Yeah, and it's so bad.
And I've never seen Cons complain about like we'll all like I'll bitch about it. I've never seen Cons posts being like this sucks.
But it is a real thing that the point I made, I think it's like, and Steven, you can maybe agree, but like if someone's like, how are your kids? If you're like, yeah, they've changed my life and everything is fulfilled and I love every second of it, like people are like, what?
Yeah,
I wanted you to say, oh man, they keep me up at
Yeah.
night. That's what you do. That's a socially appropriate way to do it, not be like, yeah, my whole life perspective has changed. I'm a better person for it, and all I think about is them.
Yeah.
But Dave was basically like, I hate you because you're a father.
Yeah.
He said, "Do you want me to start from the top?"
Yeah.
And then that was the top.
You're a father.
Fatherhood.
I mean, the first 6 months is like pretty boring.
Yeah. Boring, agreed.
hate
But
someone?
like,
Boring.
if someone says, like, it's socially inappropriate to be like,
Yeah, you don't
having
rub
kids
it,
is
yeah,
the
yeah.
greatest experience in life.
Yeah, but I understand where Dave's coming from. He doesn't know about it, and he probably just thinks of like the sleeplessness and all that stuff. But yeah, I will agree. The first couple months is pretty boring.
Yeah.
The rest is great.
What does Dave do?
He's back.
He's back.
He's back.
Oh, from being apathetic?
Yep.
But like in his spare time, like what is he doing?
Stairs.
Runs.
Yeah, he likes to stare.
Yeah.
Um,
Like look at things or like
He
No,
watches
stairs at walls.
He watches a lot of videos from the Ukraine war.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the ganja?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the ganj.
What do you think about? Do you think the ganja may have led to the apathy?
A little bit.
The ganj definitely.
he's not gonna like that you're talking about.
I don't.
Are you asking if a guy who asked to take a picture cradling a bag of weed?
I don't think Dave loves ganja that much.
I think he.
I don't think he needs.
I
am not
a pothead.
I think he just he fucks with it.
Every time we're on the road, he goes, "Hey Lance, want to go smoke a fatty boom blatty?" Danny can confirm.
Yeah, the best part is the fatty boom blatty. What would you think that is?
A big,
blunt.
big fucking
Big
blunt.
blunt.
A bowl.
Oh.
Oh, that's what that is? A
No,
fatty
it's
boom
not,
blatty.
but he calls it that.
Fatty boom blatty.
look at Dave.
Right color.
Yeah, there he is. He's got the right color on. All right, let's spin the wheel, and then tomorrow, White Sox Dave versus Cons. Get excited.
I just saw him outside. He said, "I have to win."
Yeah.
So I'm.
I mean, some of our
think
funniest moments have been from the track. We might be a track and field show.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely very excited.
Oh, I'm so pumped.
too.
Yeah, I had someone tweet me. They're like, I just realized today's not Thursday. I'm so upset because he thought they were going to tune in to watch it. So we'll be set up with that. All right, let's spin it, TJ.
Wasn't our last track and field thing having Dave throw vegetables on
Yes,
the field?
yes.
Like shot
Oh
putting,
my God, yeah.
shot putting lemons
Yes.
or something.
We've made magic on the track and field. Perfect. All right.
Wonderful.
Barstool Mini Golf starts in about 40 minutes. Tune in rounds 1 and 2 today, and then QB
Class.
Riley
Leonard
Leonard coming out.
right after
Riley
that.
Leonard after that. See you guys tomorrow.
It's the yak. Yeah, it's time to talk shop or do a Yankees pop. It's the yak. It's the yak.
Good to be back. Thanks, Lucas, for holding it down. Watch mini golf. See you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.